see an enemy team, you're like, oh fuck, and you just take off, and then you're like, it's like that moment in Heat. You're like covering each other's backs. Oh, okay, go. Okay, I'll.
Why is it every time I have fucking issues with this shit, man?
Yo,
I literally,
it's okay.
everything worked on my stream deck apart from unfucking deafening. So again, how many? This is episode 5, but technically it's episode 6 because we did 2 parts of the last one.
Yeah, that's super. Is it really episode? Dude, that's awesome, man.
But this is technically called episode 5, but. Yeah,
because it's 2-parter, but
I don't know why I did 2 parts. Just that we didn't get through everything, and I couldn't be bothered to. Yeah, but welcome. After the technical difficulty, there was a little hiccup in the intro as well. My computer just shot its pants for like a second.
Of course,
so
as soon as you go live, it just everything stutters, and you're like, "Oh fuck!"
I think it was like something catching up.
No, please, God.
I don't know.
I hear you.
It's working
Yeah,
now. That's all that matters. But yeah. Welcome, episode 5.
Yeah, hello, everybody.
Of the Fluffcast. Welcome. Thank you, everyone, for
Happy
checking
to be
out
back, baby.
the other episodes and all the support, just in general on.
Hell yeah.
On not only Twitch but YouTube. I got something through. Just weirdly, just to go over quickly. In fact, I'll read it now. I'm not numbers driven at all. I like the videos I take, like the Fluffcast. I like seeing like kind of the likes on that and.
Sure,
not views. I don't look at views because I don't expect anyone to sit.
I never did either.
You know, but with the fluffilations, like the monthly recaps, I kind of like seeing those do kind of well. Like if like they've all got, I think, to like 30 views at least, which in the grand scheme of things, fucking 30 views is like. What's that? I get 9 seconds. To me, if I put out a fluffilation for a month,
on that one, bro.
Yeah. If I put out a fluffilation, I see like 30 views. I'm like, that's good, and then I see like 8 likes or whatever. But I got something through this month, right? And I've been pushing YouTube Shorts a lot. So I think that's big.
I think YouTube Shorts are fucking phenomenal for that. That's where I found a lot of different people from Shorts. They're really good. They've kind of replaced TikTok's done that for a long time.
Yeah,
too, but,
TikTok's good, but it's its own thing, and TikTok has its own sort of audience as well.
YouTube.
And yes, like a lot of people I know through TikTok. It's weird because on Twitch you don't message someone and go, "Oh, I'm going live. Do you want to put me on?" Whereas in TikTok, that's quite normal. Like, someone will post a video, and if it's not doing too well, I think they message you for you to go and look at it.
Oh, really?
I would never do it.
You.
But some people...
bro, what are you doing?
Yeah.
I'm live right now. Hello. I just feel like I got a fucking life.
Yeah.
If I'm going to come say hi, that's up to me. Like, but I don't mind a notification, of course. Like, that's a grind. You're going live, you get the notification. Oh, cool. Fluffy's live, Otis live, whatever. You know what I mean? Cool. Awesome. Like, that's normal. But yeah, it is a little, I don't like that, where it's just like someone's DMing you like, what you up to, bro? I'm live talking about my life over here. Hello.
So it's weird.
Like, I'm living mine, bitch. Leave me alone.
TikTok's a lot different, but also TikTok I use just to basically put, like, I like some of the people I met through TikTok are really cool. Like, there's one guy.
Boots loves TikToks too. My wife, she fucking loves TikTok. She swears by it. So
there's one guy that I've met called Kyle, and he's just, I don't know if he's just at Kyle. No, he's at Retro Beans. So shout out to Retro Beans, mate. Nice. His fucking his content is amazing, and he has had some TikToks that have blown up. Basically, he goes to like retro shops, like a retro shop in the UK called CX, and he'll like video a couple of games he picked up. But awesome. he covers all sorts and like old games. But he's at 5K viewers, 5K followers, which is huge. But he's gonna be 10K by the end of the year easily.
He's blowing up. Then.
He's doing very well, and he's funny. He's got a good sense of humor. There's people on TikTok that I really like that. But then there's also other people that I don't really get how it works. I'm a bit not educated on that side.
I was the same way with shit. Like, I was very much like, I used to be on I don't know if you ever heard about iFunny.
Oh yeah,
The people will know. I was a big iFunnier. Dude, I haven't checked iFunny in a long fucking time.
It's probably
but
long
I used to
gone.
be on
It's like
iFunny.
Vine.
No, yeah, no shit. No, I think it's still around, I want to say,
Really?
but I haven't checked it in a long time. Mostly I go to X now, which I never thought I'd say that. And because honestly, X, as bad as it was in the beginning, and I'm not saying it's perfect, it's gotten better.
Yeah.
I've kind of was able to sift through the
The
nonsense
shit.
and follow the people I like and like just ban the fucking bots and titty stream. Like, here's my titties, and and dude, I did comment on some videos. I couldn't help myself. I was just fucking being a troll and just being a dick. But anyways, but yeah, I found myself going on. I was always just going to either Twitch, checking you guys out, watching you guys stream and shit, or YouTube, right? Just watching videos on YouTube. So the shorts, as much as I hated them in the beginning, like oh god, this short form fucking
really
brain rot. I've gotten into them too. I'm doing the doom scroll where I'm scrolling, and so yeah.
But I'm not, like I said, I never look at numbers. I never go, oh,
Sure.
I'm not like, you know what I mean? I don't care about that stuff. Like I just want a good time. But I got an interesting, so it was like a monthly review for July. So for July, and this month I've kind of pushed it even more, so I'm at way more views already. But overall for the channel is 2,708 views. No, 2,728 views. Which is amazing. Now a lot of those come from YouTube Shorts, which is 2,100 minutes. 2,100 views, sorry. But what's kind of impressive is that means that there's like 500 views from my other stuff, which is just like, part 1 of fucking Cyberpunk. You know what I mean?
Right.
Those videos, I don't expect those videos to get more than 2-3 views. But some of them, when I look, I'm like, some of them get like 50 views. I'm like, what the fuck?
No, you're right. And people, and you're right. People don't know you yet, right? So you're putting this long form content on there, and you're right. You're like, I'm probably only getting maybe a couple of views because we're all guilty of it.
Yep.
If I don't really know you, I'm not gonna watch like a 2-hour YouTube playthrough.
Yeah.
With the little time that I have, like in my free time, right? Whether I'm making content or just chilling on games, right? Working, taking care of kids, like I used to, like back in the day. I would watch a little bit of PewDiePie and Markiplier, just watch like Let's Plays, right? Just watch them play Outlast, and I enjoyed that type of shit. And then I found like Bokpa Soup, watching him like when I was but really it all kind of goes through cycles. Like when I was excited about the RE2 remake, I was watching people play RE2. And that's what I started watching a lot of Bok speed run, and then the game comes out, I'm like, oh yeah. And me and Otis and Mike, my buddy Mike, we all played through it. We got together, and that was awesome. But yeah, that was a great time. But yeah, so it just all kind of depends on like the who you're watching at the time and what you're going through, and like what content. But I remember there's a time now, like getting back to like the social media type different like I would never even look at TikTok. I'm like, and I'm not like, not offended by it. I just don't care. Like it's all just some dancing, people just shaking their asses, like whatever. I don't care. I used to think but now but go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say I used to view YouTube how long ago? 17, 18 years ago. I used to view YouTube the same way. Oh, it's just full of videos of people falling over and like viral, people singing and dancing. But then one day Lee was playing. Fucking hell, Lee was like with my sister at the other end of the room. I don't know if they were on the Wii or something, and I was on the like family computer because we didn't have our own computers. So I on like the family computer, and I was like, I've not seen Resident Evil in years. I wonder if I can just look at a trailer of it.
Yeah.
And I didn't even know that people uploaded like gameplay. And back then, it was all people just putting their fucking video cameras on the TV. But I found a guy who was like emulating, and he was called Necroscope, and that spiraled for me. I literally found him, and I was like, God, he's played all the Resident Evils, and then he played like all the Final Fantasies. He played like Breath of the Wild, Breath of Fire. The fucking alpha, the alpha to the alpha. But he played all sorts, and he played a lot of games similar to what I played growing up. And then he also played
too. Those are phenomenal games.
Yeah, and he was also from like not the city I'm from, but from the county I'm from. So he's also from
cool.
Yorkshire.
So he's local.
So it was
cool.
like
Yeah,
it was
cool.
It was like relatable. And then the more I watched him over the years, like I actually met him in person as well, which is crazy.
Oh, that's cool.
So,
nice.
Yeah,
I don't want to dox Corey Kenshin, but all I'll say is I live probably within an hour and a half of where Corey Kenshin is.
Wow.
Oh yeah, dude. I love Corey. I don't know if you ever watched Corey Kenshin?
No.
I love him. He's fucking hilarious.
Is he a streamer?
He more of a YouTuber, bigger YouTuber. He's a huge. He's millions. He plays a lot of horror games, but he the cool thing, he doesn't swear either. Like he is, and to me, like I
know the guy.
I love to swear. I can't help myself. I'm a fucking pig, but he doesn't swear, and to me, I have like an extra layer of respect for like. Fucking whether comedians or funny, whoever people that are funny without swearing. To me, it takes some level of just your jokes are just funny on a deeper level. And Corey Kenshin is like that. It's joke after joke. He's great at his editing. He edits all of his own videos. Like he makes more money. And he even said like I've got more money than multiple lifetime. You know what I mean? Like I have no. He's very humble. He's very cool. Like I'm sorry, I'm going off on a Corey Kenshin spin, but yeah, Corey's cool. I like him a lot, but what the fuck were we talking about? See, that's the I was
already gonna
talking, and then we just keep going on tangents, and I just completely fucking forget originally what we were talking about. But like content creators, like like on YouTube, and look where you found certain how you really started, like
inspired me to
media,
because from then I would stop watching like TV. I used to watch a lot of TV then I completely dropped TV, and I had a smartphone, so I would just fucking. Liam be watching TV. I would just watch Necroscope on my fucking
cool
on my phone on my iPhone back then. So I just thought I'd share that because that's on like 78 videos as well. Which you'd think that many, and it's like 8,000 minutes of watched. So it's not that people are just watching for a minute. Some people are watching for hours at a time. So some people might have watched the whole of a playthrough for all I know. I don't know.
Yeah, for sure.
But, so really cool. I just want to say thank you for just not only support on this, but just on everything. Fluff.
No, that's awesome, man. You got we got ride or die people that are always supporting us from the beginning. Yeah, supporting you from the beginning too, especially.
Every time like I turn my stream on, I never, not for a long time, I've not thought, not to sound egotistical, but I've always thought, well, someone's going to turn up. You know what I mean?
Sure.
I've not thought,
and they do.
And I did used to think, I don't think anyone's going to show up. And I've never been one to get my own head with numbers.
I've had that.
If no one does show up, it's not end of the world. I'm still gonna fucking sit here and play my game anyway.
You're still playing the game, and you're gonna have fun. Like that happened to me. I was playing. I think it was Deathloop, and I still go through that. And it's not so much that it's like no one's gonna show up, but you're right. Like I do like when people just pop in, and I can say hi. I don't. There's a difference. I don't expect people. I'm just a dope playing a game. Everyone has their time is precious. You do what you want to fucking do. That's period. I never understood, and we've all dealt with people like this that literally get mad about people not showing up. And hey, I'm live, man. What's going on? Where you at? It's like, what the fuck?
You just need to get rid of those sorts of people straight away.
I'm not beholden to you. We're all just idiots playing video games. Like, so if I'm playing games, should I get in Discord call and be like, hey, by the way, I'm playing, so you should be watching me. Fuck you.
Yeah, that was like today.
We're all here just.
We're playing Battlefield, and then I jumped on. I was playing with Jesse, Fletch.
Sure.
I think that was it for then. And then Apollo came on, and then Apollo said, "Oh, I'll just stream it." And then Steve said, "Oh, I'll play with you in Apollo's stream." And then Jesse was like, "Oh shit, I promised Steve that I'd play with him." And I was like, then there was too many people to play in one squad. So Apollo was like, well, I'll dip and I'll just play with Steve. And then Jesse was like, oh, I want to go and play with him. And I was like, you're going to fucking ditch me. And you're all going to, and they all use my Discord as well. They're all in just fucking the other channel. I don't give a shit. By the way, I was just memeing. I was memeing. I said to Jesse, I was like, Jesse, you're not allowed. I'm not letting you. And then he went, okay. And then I was like, I'm joking. You can go. I'm not bothered. Like, it's Apollo streaming. I'm just fucking sat here with my thumb up my ass. Yeah. And then he went, okay, I'll go. Trish, are you coming? And I was like, no. That wasn't the fucking deal, mate. You can go. You can't take fucking Trish with you, mate. Yeah. Me and Trish are having a really in-depth conversation here. Obviously, we're just moving again. And she was like, well, I don't want to come in because Apollo's streaming or whatever.
That's true. Some people may not want to do that shit.
But yeah, like I don't give a fucking shit. And it's same with stream.
Of course,
if I'm streaming and someone boots up, am I gonna fucking be sad when I see my viewers go down when people go and say hello? No, I don't give a fucking shit.
Bro.
You know what I mean?
We're all in this together.
It's no different.
We all know.
It's no different if we're at a party, like a big house party, and Steve just turned up. Do I really expect everyone to fucking be sat round me or be sat in the same room and talking to me just as Steve's just turned up and I've been here for 2 hours? No. Of course they're going to say hello to him.
Yeah.
It's the same as streaming. So, and if you don't view it like that, then you've already lost. Like you failed. Yeah. Like you're totally wrong mindset with it. But
you see it all the time, man. Yeah. You see it all the time. I've seen it personally. We both have. Yeah. I've been on this. I'm a nobody. I'm a nobody. But I've met people and seen ego and just people get mad over dumb shit that's like, how dare you think that your time is so valuable and so fucking important when you're just sat there on your fucking fat ass playing a game muttering to yourself. Like, just be thankful and happy that fucking anybody shows up.
Someone just comes and says hello. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and people stream for a multitude of reasons. If you're just there to I remember one time we raided somebody and we're like, you know, hey, we're like saying hi in the chat and shit, and this dude ignored us stone cold, didn't say a fucking word to us. And we just started memeing in chat and just like making jokes and like, hey buddy, how's it going? Like, oh man, and I just started I'm not mad. I just started being like, you know, oh wow, you're doing great, like just commenting on the game and shit. Like, just see if is he gonna say something? Like,
reading his chat?
Is he reading his chat? Is he gonna say something? But I don't give a shit. And I'm just like, you know what, hey man, have a good night, man. And then we ducked out. That's it. Like, who cares? But there are people who are like, hey man, I've raided people, and I'm sure you have too. That are like, oh hey, thanks for the raid, but this is not kind of why I do this. So there are some different people.
Sort of
right. You know, but there are people that are trying to make it. And to me, if you're a big whiny egotistical fucking baby, you're just gonna shoot yourself.
Welcome to Twitch. You're in the right place. It's full of big whiny egotistical babies.
Yeah, it is. You're right. They do make it. I'd be wrong to say it. There's tons of them. There's tons of them with huge followings. So I'd be fucking naive to say it. Yeah. I don't, in fact, if I really could tap into the scumbag I wish I truly could be, I'd be a fucking billionaire. Yeah. But I just have some sort of moral compass.
No, same.
it just stays.
It doesn't feel right. It's like as well. Right, it's why I would never do this full time. Like at the minute, I don't see it ever being a thing. But I would love to do it. But I would never want to do it at the expense of all my friends, because then I'm relying on my friends to keep me afloat. I would want to get to a point where I'm like, I've got this in that pretty much gives me a salary, and the money that I get from subs or whatever tops me up, sort of thing. You know what I mean? That's like extra. But I don't like the idea of me having a career. I don't even like saying that. I know, my friends, you know what I mean? I suppose it's no different to like a businessman, like a plumber, and all his friends knows he's a plumber, so they're going to go to him first.
Trades guy.
But I'm not a fucking plumber. I'm fucking playing games. I'm not providing a service that is like that. You know what I mean? So some people would argue,
you provide me with a service.
Oh yeah.
If I need a wank, I just turn on the Fluff stream and I fucking, you know what I mean? You
just wait until I say dog and that's it. You're done.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking not instantly. So
just wanted to say to start off with. Yeah. To go into what the episode is about today. Episode 5. We've got some nice little some hot topics, some nice little jokey topics as well, and a little bit of gaming sprinkled in. But we've got obviously the ID verification. This has all been ongoing for a couple of weeks now, but so we're gonna go through ID verification. I don't know
what's going on with that over here. I don't want to know. We're gonna do it like 28 years later. We're gonna quarantine the UK. It stays over there.
Well, it looks like it's coming to America as well. So it's we're the beta, and it's gonna get shipped out worldwide.
Fucking hell!
It started in China. It's now in England. It's coming like worldwide. Worldwide release in Q4 this year. So we've got ID verification and censorship. I'm not one to fucking kick off, but it's a bit bullshit.
No, let's kick off.
Then we've got Cyberpunk, which is very relative. That we're going to be the Johnny Silverhands of life and go and
do it.
Take over. That's we're going to Delta the fuck out of the UK.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then
Tombs, we're gonna fucking blow up the corporal. We're going after Arasaka.
I didn't want to say that. So, fucking come on, Keir Starmer's gonna fucking braid us if we say anything about that. That happened in Bonfire Night. I'm no Guy Fawkes. I'm definitely no Guy Fawkes.
Shit. Yeah, no shit.
And then War of the Worlds, Ice Cube. I personally love Ice Cube, but I have no idea. He must.
You forgot.
He must.
That's right. You love Ice.
He must want. Some sort of payout. I mean, I think he just thought,
it's just a big,
pay me. I think he saw the script and he must have gone, give me another zero and I'll do it.
Zero.
And he doesn't have to do much. He sits at a desk for 95% of the film. So,
but does Ice Cube need the fucking money for this?
No, he definitely doesn't.
Why would he do this? Yeah, why would he fucking do this? And it's one big Amazon ad. That's all it is.
Yeah, we'll go into it. It's disgusting. Yeah. And then finally, Collective Shout, which is, again, more censorship shit. It'll kind of just tie in with the ID verification, so we'll probably talk about those together.
They go hand in hand for sure.
Yeah, they do. They really do. So, firstly, ID verification. If you've been living under a rock or, maybe your internet access has been denied for reading certain topics like this.
Maybe you're fucking banished to YouTube Kids, to the fucking shadow realm.
So, ID verification, what is it? It's to protect the children. That's what it was. Well, that's what it was pushed as.
Right.
And on the basis of it,
the kids.
We all want to protect the kids, right?
Yeah.
Do we want kids watching porn? No. Do we want kids playing or watching horrific things online? Of course we don't. But do we need adults? Right. So this is my question. Firstly, I don't have any fucking kids, so why do I need to upload my ID? Personally, why should it affect me?
That's a good point.
It doesn't seem to ever be answered. It just seems to be just do it anyway. Because if you're against it, then you're on the side of predators. That's literally what one of the MPs said.
Yeah.
So I'm now a paedophile because I don't want to upload my ID online. Apparently, that's what they're saying. Which is a ridiculous thing to say, in it.
You support the pedos at least.
It really is. It's like the guy who's got the job. I can't find the fucking guy's name, but he's a moron. And I'm not one to get into politics ever, but he's someone who's clearly been given.
Idiot.
He's clearly been given a job that he has no fucking idea about. I don't think he's ever done anything in internet security or online welfare or anything.
He probably used to be a fucking lobbyist. That's what you always find out. They used to be like a lobbyist or something.
It's all come down to money. It'll all come down to money because
to a shady corporation and the fucking
the people that we're uploading our ID to isn't even in house. It's not even a government funded and made thing. Yep. It's been outsourced to a company in America. So when I upload my fucking selfie of me on the toilet trying to bash one out to Mia Malkova or whatever, right? Some guy in America has my face, my pre-cum face. So,
dude, that's embarrassing. My eyes are crossed, dude. I'm fucking, my heart's beating so hard. I'm just got so much sweat down my fucking face. I'm fucking just
open my mouth. I'm drooling. Like, I'm like red, bursting blood vessels in my eyes. Take your glasses off. Oh, God, my cock's in my other hand. What the fuck? So it's and then no, it doesn't recognize you. Now I'm gonna have to upload your credit card information or your actual ID, which is never happening.
Which is safe.
Yeah, it's safe. There's never breaches in information ever. There's never happens. It didn't happen to PlayStation. Oh, it did. Yeah, they lost everything with that. So yeah.
I remember this other company also did the internet site called Ashley Madison. Something happened with them too, some sort of data breach.
Shit, I forgot about that.
Sort of Hulu documentary.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, there's so many. There's so fucking many of them. I mean, it's time and time again. These get hacked. The Rockstar one that we're going to talk about. Their claim that you saw. I think it was on X, or Otis was originally one that brought this to my attention. He's like, yeah, dude, they're going to do ID verification. So is the It's the rumor, and data miners found a picture of it. So think of it: if you give your information, you sign in, you got a fucking picture of your fucking face, you know, whatever, your ID, and data miners found the fucking picture of that. Don't you think they're also getting access to your fucking ID, your picture, and all that shit?
This is what I've always said.
Like,
is
Jesus
that
Christ.
At work, I work with I work for a bank. I'm not going to say what bank, but I work for a bank. So security, ID, money is a big part of my job.
Yeah, so, you're part of the problem. You work for the banks.
So cancel me. It's me. It's all me. I fucking wish I had that money. I wish it was my fault. Fuck me.
Yeah, no shit.
Jesus.
No shit.
I'd be happily try and defend this shit if I was being paid what they're being paid, man. I'd put up a better fucking argument as well. I won't call you all paedophiles. That's for one.
That's true.
I blame it.
You're right. You know what? You'd have much better. I guarantee.
I blame it on all the people coming over on boats. It's their fault. That's why we need to verify your ID online. It's the boats.
Yep. That's right.
But yeah, I work a lot in like identity, and I always stress to people at work or just in general, like friends, family, like your identity is more important than anything. Like you could have £1 million in the bank, right? You might think that's the most precious thing you own, but if someone steals your identity, that money might not be yours anymore. They might get access to it through your identity. So it's very important that you are very careful with who you're giving that information to. Because if someone was to randomly call you and say, "Oh, we need a picture of your passport," you wouldn't just give it them. So why, when you're trying to access a website, like let's go to the easy one that they're targeting this against, Pornhub or porn websites or whatever.
Yep.
How do we know that, like, if it was a .gov, like all our government websites in the UK are .gov, if it came up, it redirected you, upload your information here. I'm not saying I'm happy about it, but I feel a lot more okay because the government already fucking know who I am. They know where I live. They know, they know my credit information. They know fucking probably last time I pissed. Let's face it.
But you're right. But and again, I'm with you on the. In Asmongold brought it up in a video, and he has a good point. Something's coming. We can't prevent it. We have to. I know there's a lot of people that are kind of like, if we give them an inch, they take a mile, so they will fight. And I understand that.
That goes with the collective shout stuff as well.
Yes,
definitely, because
we have to fight back against it.
We
let
have
to void.
Now, it's going to get to a point where you're going to need ID for fucking to buy a loaf of bread. You know what I mean? Oh, you need your ID to leave your house. You need to flash your ID. You need a retinal scan to go anywhere and go in any building in the world.
And all it really is, and they'll say, they said, right? Well, it's to protect you and it's for the children. But what is it really for, right? We haven't even talked about that. And of course, the people who have common sense understand ads. They're trying to feed. They want your information to sell you shit.
Yeah.
It's already been happening when you talk to your phone and whatever, and all of a sudden it gives you recommended shit.
How many times have you just been having a chat with your wife or your significant other about, oh, I'd like to go on holiday to Spain, or I'd like to go wherever, or I like that car. You fucking open Facebook, you open whatever. The first fucking ad you get is that. Or TikTok. TikTok's terrible for it. TikTok obviously say we're fucking
China.
Yeah. You know, we're gonna listen to everything, mate. We know how many fucking strokes it takes to finish. Like sort of thing. So you'll scroll and you'll just I swear, right, before I was scrolling TikTok and I thought of something and it came up on the next video. They're in my fucking brain. TikTok's in your brain.
Yeah, you've already got the Neuralink, dude.
Yeah. I got the fucking USB-C Neuralink.
Yeah, that's some Minority Report shit, man. You're about to get contacted by Tom Cruise, dude. He's coming for you. Holy shit.
But yeah, like obviously that actually happened, but I didn't think, oh god, they're in my head. Like I'm just joking. It's just coincidence. Clearly.
I figured.
But But yeah, I think it's for me, I don't like being told as an adult what I can and obviously don't let me go and watch fucking ISIS beheading videos. Stuff like that shouldn't be on the internet.
Which I've seen.
Have I seen that? Yes.
But I don't mind.
Should we have to upload our ID for that? No. I think there's something already built into a lot of routers and internet that can be turned on. Like I remember as a kid, I get round it. Fluff figured it out.
Of course. And I always will.
You know what I did? I was too dumb to even think that porn had its own website, so I would just Google images like boobies.
No, but brother,
right?
Brother, but you are not the only one that sat on fucking dial-up internet and Googling big butts or boobs, enter, and then sitting there on dial-up 50 fuck 6K, and it's just loading in and loading in.
Oh, and they'd be covered. You'd be like,
oh, there's a shoulder.
Naked boobies.
Oh, it's just
it's gonna load. Oh, it's fucking covered. The nipples are covered. Fuck.
Naked boobies.
Like, you had to like critique, but like
naked butt.
What I'm saying is, what it is down to for me, if you're really going to try and say it's for protecting kids, then I'm not a dad. You're a dad, Coops, but it comes like my mum and dad were really good on stuff like that. They taught me at a young age. You don't fucking speak to the guy who's got a bag of sweets and he's stood next to a van. You ignore him. You run away from him.
And Ellie is my daughter is so technically advanced already.
Yeah,
she's 10 times smarter than I'll ever be. And the way she types, probably I'd love to do like a typing test for her, like how like whatever it is, like how
they've been on it since they were born.
Yeah.
Whereas we got it at 10.
Like it's wild. But anyways, okay, what were we talking about? Oh, here we go again. Oh,
Ellie.
God.
Ellie's a lot like she can type quick.
Yeah,
before that.
Yeah. See, God damn it.
Naked boobies. That's what we're talking about.
God damn it. Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's a great
naked
segue.
boobies.
Naked boobies, of course. Well, anyways, my daughter, my very young daughter.
This is why we need ID verification to protect Coop's daughter. In America.
Yeah, exactly.
We need it in the UK to protect Coop's daughter. But it's just weird to me that that's what I was talking about, is that it starts at home with parents, and I think parents. I can only comment from my wife works in a school that is special needs. A lot of these kids are severely disadvantaged, not in like physically or anything, but they just are not going to have a good chance because their home life.
Autism too?
Yeah,
is it
autism.
Autistic school too?
It is like autism, ADHD. It's a lot of behavioral, and it's a lot of like family life is awful. Like their parents are just they're just never gonna, they don't have a chance because they don't have a good like an example at home. You know what I mean? They don't have a parent that cooks them dinner. They'll just throw them a fucking biscuit. Oh, you can have a biscuit for dinner.
Why have fucking? Because they're just never gonna. And they don't care.
Yeah, and Lee all the time does like well-being lessons where she'll sit them down and go, okay, well, if someone comes up to you and asks you for your address, what do? Oh, I'd just give it him. And these are kids that are leaving next year. It's like they're leaving school. They're 16, 17.
Ooh.
So it's like it starts at home. I think it should be more.
Yes.
It's more responsibility needs to be put on parents here, because I think a lot of parents probably have no idea what kids can do on a computer.
Yeah.
Because they've grown up on it. And
and our computer is very visible to where I watch her. I can see what she's doing, and I've told her. I said, I have a level of trust. You know what I mean, for you. I don't want to be breathing over your shoulder, but I've told her you don't give anyone ever your information, where you live. And she's like, and you know what? She's looking at me like, I know, I know, I know, I know. And I'm like, but I'm gonna tell you
that because it's not.
I grew up at the beginning of the internet, right? So, and I've seen every possible scam, don't give people your account. There are people that will literally be your friends for years.
They'll do, we call it like a friendship scam, or
they'll do it for years. Not fishing. What is it? Catfishing.
Yeah, like catfishing. Yeah. They'll befriend someone and they'll string them along just to get money, or just just to harm you. The lengths that people will go to. I get it. It's nice to know that everyone would be very ID'd, so that if something did go wrong, we know it is straight away. In an ideal world, but also you got to flip it.
It's just not going to be used.
Why? Yeah, if it's going to be used for that.
Yes, if it was used for the right reasons, but they're like, and it's very secure, which it won't be. And like you said, if it was a government entity and it sucks, I don't want to give them my fucking information either. They already have it, but I don't want to give it to them more. I understand where people are coming from, where you give them an inch to take them out. I said that earlier, but at the same time, something's coming. Some form of censorship is coming. Doesn't mean we can't.
We've seen it already fight back against it. At first, they were saying it's going to be like mainly porn.
You're right. We've already seen. seeing it.
And there was a couple other websites that off the top of my head I can't remember at the minute.
Okay.
But then I don't use X. I use X actually just to browse certain things. Like the other day, for Shenmue was trending, and I was like, "Oh, Shenmue 4." But no,
X is great for quick updates on shit. That's what I love X for.
But the UK
just quick updates.
The UK government was censoring things in Gaza, like posts on X about
Jesus
Gaza,
Christ.
which. Let's not do a podcast on that shit.
Yeah,
but I mean, not saying Gaza. I mean, obviously, I think anyone who has anyone has a fucking brain is with Gaza, right? But I think it's so bad to talk out about it because you just get labelled as a fucking anti-Semite. No, I'm not anti-Semite. Instantly. I'm just anti-kids getting fucking blown up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like anyone fucking is. So, and when it's sort of that sort of stuff that's like North Korea. What you would think North Korea? Oh no, you can't learn that South Korea just won the Asian Cup. No, North Korea won it. So if it's already getting to the point where they're going to censor what's happening in the world, sometimes I don't agree with like you see on the news with the BBC growing up. You'd see like all the time, and I used to say to my mum, why do these news reporters go to Africa and film these starving kids? Like you'd see kids like. That are just malnourished, and I'm just like, Mum, I don't want to watch this. And my mum was like, no one wants to watch it, but us seeing this makes you realize like how lucky you are, and also it gives you a bit of awareness to what's going on around you. Because if it wasn't for that, you would never know what's going on in these parts of the world. So
you'd have no idea.
Obviously, don't fucking broadcast, whoever dropping a bomb in Gaza and seeing people get bullet. I don't want to see that. But of course, let's see. We have to see what's happening on there to make a change, and to hopefully, like it's sounding like it's going to happen, is with what going on now with what Israel have said, is that people are starting now to say, okay, enough's enough now. You're getting a bit out of hand. But once they're starting to censor things like that, and they're also they're even censoring things on TikTok. So there was a guy who does like the news on TikTok, Dylan something. One of his posts got censored and wasn't allowed to be, and TikTok messaged him or give him a notification saying, we haven't done this, like we are fine, and he was like, which is crazy because TikTok are fucking crazy for stuff like that. They'll banish if you put, like, I've shared a steelbook of Yakuza, a picture of it, and because I tagged the word Yakuza, they made me take down the video and put it back up.
Oh, come on.
Because they thought I was inciting gangs. It's like, no, it's a game, but I get it.
Yeah, exactly.
But if TikTok are even going to this guy and saying, look, we didn't censor this. It's the UK. Wow. The UK government have put something on it to make it unviewable for anyone in the UK. So he was like, at that point, he was like, I'm going to get out the UK if that's the case, because I can't have my platform. A lot of people go to him for the news. He's like the modern guy that kids go to see
if you can just censor whatever his opinion is,
government can,
you know what I mean?
If he's saying...
whatever if it could be factual, if he's doing investigations.
Yeah, let's say that the government all of a sudden want to put everyone in prison who's got green eyes, and he puts a video out on that, and they take it, they censor it, then that's wrong. You know what I mean? So
that's some communist shit. Like that is scary, some very North Korea, Kim Jong-un, I can't remember a stupid name, or Putin. He's had journalists killed. Like his political opponents have died. Multiple of them have died
because they just wanted to go against him. And
exactly.
And it's not that they're trying to fight him. They're just it's like with the red and blue. I don't know what they are, Republican, Democrat. It's like imagine if someone went against Trump and he just fucking artillery gunned him like Kim Jong Un. It's just unthinkable, isn't it? I'm not saying it's getting to that level, but who's to say that this is the first step to that? You know what I mean? So you've got to be a bit tinfoil at it. I think it.
I know what you're saying, Ray.
We're very much jumping to conclusions, but in the time it's been out in a few weeks, we're already seeing things being restricted and censored to what was never on the table to be censored, and things that are happening in Gaza has nothing to fucking do with protecting our children, unless you want to protect them from seeing horrible videos of people being blown up or whatever. But that's not what's been censored. What's been censored is like things that you don't want to be shown because you're in bed with these people, basically.
Yeah,
Is what it
or
boils
it's
down
offensive to your it's your offensive to your advertisers.
Yeah.
You know, it's just shit. Whatever you want to, right, censor that you think that people shouldn't view, and it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, sure, certain things should be completely like when some dude goes live and starts shooting up a school or some shit. You know what I mean?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, that should
get
be
rid of that.
booted off.
Yeah.
Gone. Like we don't. Free speech isn't free.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, yes, we want free speech, but you can't just yell fire.
Yeah,
in a crowded school. Like, you can't just you can get in trouble for that shit, and you should, you know. So there has to be, that's why there's laws and checks and balances. But at the same time, that's why there's lawyers. So you know what I mean? So you can fight against certain things. You know, a lot of people a lot of them are scum.
Yeah.
But there's a good few majority of that. At
a
least
lot of them are
checks
just in
and
it for a job,
and
whether they're protecting whether they're representing someone that is in the wrong or right, they just see it as cha-ching, cha-ching. If it's good money, then I'll fucking...
Most of them are scum.
Yeah,
it's for making money. It's all for fucking money.
Yeah. So
class action lawsuits to make money. But at the same, at least people have to like just be aware of it and just fucking piss and moan about it is really the best we can do, you know, to where, and then people can make petitions. Like, I don't know, it could be like another stop killing games type thing where like we have to fucking stop this.
The problem is
Congress can look at this shit because like you said, this UK thing, this information that's being collected is being sent to American to America. So if you don't think that it's coming to fucking America next,
it's coming everywhere.
You're out of your fucking mind. So UK, like you said, you guys are the fucking beta, and we need to right now start saying fuck this shit. We're not interested. You need to come up with I'm dumb. They need to come up with a better solution to figure this shit out. Especially, we want to protect children too. It's up to the parents. We have rating boards, ESRB. I don't know what it is called. You know what is it called in the UK? You're like ratings for video.
Like off
Peggy.
Yeah, that's it. Like Peggy and stuff.
Yeah, I think it's Peggy. But it's you have ratings for games, mature rated games. I used to work for the big game store, and people would come in with the Grand Theft Auto, and I'd go, just so you know,
it's an adult game. Do you want your kid playing this?
This is a mature rated game. You can get prostitutes, blah blah blah. And then I'd go home and play Grand Theft Auto. You know what I mean? Like, I fucking love that shit.
Just make sure to unlock the secret Easter egg. He has to shag 10 prostitutes, then murder them and get his money back to unlock the ultimate house. He gets a big mansion if he does that. But and
then you got to get a game genie for San Andreas and do the hot coffee mod, wherever it was, so you can see the porn scene that they took out. But I didn't do that.
No. I actually didn't know about that, to be honest. But
there was, I don't know what it was in the game. I can't remember what the fuck it was, but you had to get like a third party. Someone
is
screaming.
It the scene where CJ takes that woman? He wears a gimp suit or something. Is it that one?
No, it's a scene. I don't know if he gets a girlfriend or his prostitute, but he takes her and it's like in a bedroom and he has sex with her. And I don't know if you can play it or you're just watching it. But it was cut from the game. Like they cut it out. But they made the scene. Like they've
done it. It's somewhere in the code, isn't it?
It was called the hot coffee mod. It was a huge controversy. I think Rockstar got sued over it. Oh yeah, it was huge.
Yeah, that's why
I eventually, I don't know if I did it or I've watched a video. I think I watched a video.
Yeah, you definitely did. That was one of your first wanks. You absolute virgin
ones.
Oh,
yeah, absolutely.
CJ.
It was amazing.
And you weren't even watching the girl, you were watching CJ. And it was a really fat CJ as well.
Yeah, dude, I was stuffing him full of cheeseburgers. Oh shit!
But yeah,
dude,
it's funny because
CJ was ripped, bro. He was ripped.
No, I had the fat one.
I was in the corner with like a cuck and watching him rail my wife. Like, oh man, he was. I was just P Diddy pouring baby oil all over him, just glistening him. Oh shit!
With that, the same happened with Fahrenheit Indigo Prophecy. So when that game first came out,
great fucking game.
There's when you play as, I can't remember the guy's name, the black guy. There's an interactive.
I can't remember his name either. Yeah,
one of his first scenes that you have as him on his own. He's in his apartment with his girlfriend, and he has sex with. You can have sex with your wife or girlfriend, and it's interactable. So you can like do more stuff. So when that game first came out, it got loads of like thingy because you could have sex. And you could, So, and I know that it's banned on Twitch. If you played that version, you could get banned playing it. The new one, the definitive version, they've took that out now. That's patched out.
Not to be a prude, I don't give a fuck about sex in here or there. But like, I love porn as much as the next guy. Don't get me wrong, but I find a lot of sex scenes in games and
they're just
movies
awkward,
to
aren't
be
they?
fucking stupid and awkward. Except God of War, that shit was awesome. I always loved
Yeah,
the God of
yeah,
War ones. Creatures just like, and you're just like fucking mashing X as a little kid. He's just fucking bashing. So I appreciated the God of War ones back in the day, but I always felt just awkward.
yeah.
So like,
I prefer the like subtle ones where it's like they might kiss and then go into a room and it's the next day.
yes, that's
That's a lot
fine.
better.
Great, show
I love Mass
romance. No
Effect, but
yeah,
they're a bit cringy Mass
yeah.
Effect as well because they're fully clothed. It's like,
They are.
come on, dude.
So
By
it's
the
that
time you
what's
get
that
in real
game?
life, by the time you get to the bed, you're bollock naked and you're probably
No
about ready
shit.
to burst. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it
Right.
just annoys me. They're like, but they're fully clothed. It's like, motherfuckers,
Yeah,
what are
I
you
know.
doing?
Yeah.
So I might just be doing sex wrong, but I don't know.
Yeah, you know, I just take my dick out, zip it down, and tuck it on my pants. Yeah, I don't know what you're doing, wrong, weirdo. So I don't know what you're doing.
So yeah, it's worrying that it's not been out very long. The government themselves, the government that are in, are usually like the working class government, the Labour government.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They're a bit weird. They're a bit more. They're not really for the people anymore, as you would call them for like the not like for me, your average Joe. They would have been for like it's who I voted for to be to be fair.
Okay.
So they've totally like gone against that with this. I don't think I'd vote for him again at the minute.
Yeah, make that fucking
just with
money,
this,
baby.
With this alone, is enough to, and unless they turn their heads. But the problem is with this, it's very easy to when you're not in a government, the opposition, for them to go, well, you've made a mistake. So there's a right wing, a really right wing called Reform, that is led by someone called Nigel Farage, who's quite controversial. He was in like BNP, which is the British National Party, which is all like they get the foreigners out, you know. It's kind of like racist sort of thing. They've toned it back to be more because they've had so many different iterations that's not worked. This one is gaining traction, and he's the main person who's come out and saying it's terrible. We won't do this if we get in. So, but the danger is he's very good.
He's too extreme.
He's very good at jumping on the bandwagon with things. And the thing is, he got voted in. He's now an MP. He's never in fucking Parliament. He's always in the pub or he's always on holiday. So if he really wants to do this and have a good go at it, he needs to fucking turn up and actually do his job. Yeah. So for me, I thought
I'm just a cool guy. I'm just a chill guy. I'm always drinking, having a good time. I'm a pub guy like you.
They've won. They've won a lot of local seats now, which is scary. Because the current government are doing so bad, like no one's going to vote for him at the minute. So yeah, it's worrying that the other parties that aren't going to be great because there's a lot of people in this country that are annoyed.
This is like history repeating itself. You know what I mean? Like this is how, and not to make this extreme leap, and I know this sounds extreme, but this is how Hitler like gained momentum and power
on a set of people.
A small group of people. I can't remember what they originally called themselves or whatever, but they were in a pub talking to each other, and then it just little by little it grew and grew and grew.
Because at the minute,
and not that this would happen again, but you know what I mean. But it's just like this. Okay, it's this extreme group that yes, they may have one or two good ideas, but like you said, they just jump on the bandwagon, right? This is the popular thing, but then all of a sudden it's like, well, then but all the brown people need to go. It's like, well, wait, hold up. Oh fuck!
Yeah. That's not what we want.
Too far. No, hold on a minute.
The danger is that
Jesus,
a lot of people are annoyed, and there's a big thing in the UK, the boats. I made a joke earlier, but a lot of people coming over from France illegally on a boat to get into UK to then claim asylum and then get benefits and at the minute there's so many hotels in the UK that are just filled with illegal immigrants,
and that's a problem. It's a problem that someone smarter than us
it's not just this government that have done that. It's clearly been going on for a long time and it's been kept under wraps.
Happening for a while.
But the problem is not all these people that come over, because some of these people that come over will be coming from war-torn countries like your classic, immigrant story.
So they're running from either, and it's happening here too. I'm not to interrupt you. I just want to say, because it's happened. The same fucking thing is happening here, right? Like we're getting people running from Mexico coming to us from the cartel. But you know what though? The problem is we're also getting scumbags too, and that's the bad thing.
There's people that come across that are there's a couple that there was a guy who is being done for like sexual assault and
right,
a
which
couple of like
sucks.
rape and stuff, which
Always
is
bad
really
ones are
bad.
gonna
It's
sleep.
horrendous.
Yeah.
But then these fucking idiots fucking label them all like it and think they're all like it. And the other day, right, they were outside this hotel protesting with their fucking giant Union Jack flags because what else have we got to do on a Wednesday? They don't work.
Not have a job, right?
Like,
what
I
the
get,
fuck? Yeah, you're working.
And there was some people obviously in the hotel that had to go work because they claim asylum here, but some of them are like delivery drivers, so they're trying to leave, but the people aren't letting them leave.
To work.
And it's like,
that's
so you're moaning.
If you want to protest, if you want to let them protest, that's fine. It's your right to protest. But the people that sitting on the fucking roads or they glue their fucking hands to shit, just let people do their jobs.
Well, it's like
don't
so
do
the people
that
in
shit.
the thingy, they were the work, like some of them work as like food delivery people for like Deliveroo and Uber. So they were trying to leave the hotel that people are protesting outside to go work. But then people weren't letting them. They're like, no, you go back in. We're protesting here. But it's like, so they're not happy because they're here and they're claiming benefits, but they're also not happy that they're working. So like, what are you happy with? Do you just want them all gone? Like, just say what you want then. So and they'll try and spin it and say that these protests are peaceful. But I scrolled TikTok today and they were all, because it's a Friday, people are there videoing them and they're just spouting like it didn't take 2 seconds to get racist remarks and saying stuff that are going to trigger people that are on the opposing side that are not supporting, but maybe seeing more of a, we know that they're an issue, but let's not just abuse them and chase them out of the country.
That's what our point is before we get the people going, you just want all the immigrants. No, it's like it's people far smarter than us that have been doing this for years. What needs to happen, we do need immigration reform everywhere. The US needs it, the UK needs it. I'm not saying we just have open borders. That's unfortunately, because what comes with that, it comes with the cartel, comes drugs, and if our borders are just wide the fuck open, come on in, crime will increase, drugs will increase. It's just what's going to happen, unfortunately. And everyone will deflect and say, well, what about the crime in Chicago? Look at the crime rate, and it's terrible. You need to fix that first. And it's like, absolutely, I agree with you. But I'm not talking about, that's not the fucking Border Patrol's job. We have police officers for that. That's their fucking job. If you want to talk about they need better funding or we need more police, that's a separate issue. We're talking about the fucking border and letting people in. We need to have immigration reform. We need to have some sort of people smarter than me, because I'm dumb, to go, it's not going to take 10 or 8, 7, whatever, for many fucking years to get into the US. If you can prove and show that you're not a fucking drug mule, that you are running from the cartel, you're running from war, whatever's happening, we can try to set you up and you can seek asylum. If you're just, but there's a way to, you can earn citizenship. If you're just coming to America because you want to be a citizen, well then yes, you need to take this test, you need to do A, B, C, and D. You have to earn it. I'm not just saying come on in. And here's the thing, I'm an American citizen. The American citizenship test, I would fucking fail it. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. I could look it up, I could study it, and I could eventually get sure. But it's shit that it's like, I don't even remember what half of this shit is. And if you think you're fucking smart, go ahead and take the test. Sure, some people will do well. Good, it's good for you. Fuck off. But
how many planes went into the second tower? A1, B2, or C, none at all.
Yeah, exactly.
Because flame fuel doesn't melt metal.
No shit. Where did building 6 go down? True or false? Whatever that fucking building they always say that went down that no one sees or whatever. But
I get it. It's and I don't have all the answers. It's easy. People on the side that are like, get them all out, whatever. They'll come to us and say, well, you come up with an idea. I'm not saying I'm going to come up with an idea, but I'm saying
I'm too dumb for that shit.
Attacking these people, and then especially when I'm going to go on, okay, I'm going to watch and I'm just curious to just see how it is, and is it peaceful? Is it fuck peaceful? It's shouting obscenities. And is it everyone there? It might not be everyone there, but I think it's the vast majority, because you know, what else have you got better to do on a Friday night than go and sit outside an hotel in wherever? So
and they'll say, well, but our protests here, like in LA, I'm sorry, against ICE, they're like, oh, they've been peaceful, and they haven't been. It's been people throwing rocks and being shitty and being nasty and shit like that.
But you're gonna get that because people are frustrated, aren't they?
They are, and I'm not trying to. No, but to me, it's like this is what I loved about like Martin Luther King, and he the way he talked about you sit down, right? You have to protest and you have to fight back. But the second you start using violence and start throwing shit back, you're giving them ammo. You're giving them here. See, this is why we can't have these people here. See, like he understood that. Like you can't do it like this. There's a way to protest, and I'm not for just letting everybody in. That's not what but but there has to be a balance. There has to be a better way to get into the country, and we have to vet these people. Unfortunately, we have to. We can't just say, come on in. We can't, because criminals will always try to get in.
It does go hand in hand in a way with this ID verification. If there's no vetted process and we are just letting people come in and we just carry on as it is, you expect me to upload my ID and know everything about me, but then you got everyone coming in who are some people are horrible. These people are horrible, and they're putting in more danger to kids than I ever would. You know what I mean? The biggest danger I am to a kid is that maybe if I'm on the road and one runs out in front of me, that's the biggest danger I'm ever going to be to a kid.
No shit, but exactly.
Some of these people that are coming across are a literal danger, and they're not ID verified because they have no ID or they're avoiding it on purpose. So I don't have the answers for what it could be, but maybe
there's a balance. There's people far smarter than us. I can't believe, and what it turns into is one extreme to the other extreme. It's either they all have to go or they all have to stay and open it. It's just no middle ground. It's again, it's like Sith style Star Wars shit. It's all absolutes, and it's and really in reality, it's a gray issue that needs to be solved. Both sides need to come to, and they never will. But they need to come together and go. We need to come like the best of both worlds, right? We vet these people. It doesn't take so many years to become an American citizen. There just needs to be ways to, because these people could be good. And again, you can't just let them all in too, because it is happening. Overpopulation quickly. These small cities in America and shit all of a sudden are like, we don't know where to put these fucking people. You know what I mean? And we were talking a little bit off stream about this, and I know we're getting into fucking immigration. Jesus Christ. People are going to be like, what the fuck?
What has this turned into? Well, but it's all very apparent in it, and it's probably what people have seen.
It is more or less, it bleeds. I'll get off the soapbox. We'll go back more or less into the verification. It does. It bleeds into that. It just kind of bleeds into just getting your information, and aiming ads at you is just one small portion of that. It's just more or less.
Well, they've said Xbox by the end of the year to do anything social, so like chat, message. I'm guessing that means Discord. Is that going to affect maybe?
Discord, possibly.
I don't know. Well, as I put a TikTok up the other day,
I feel like Discord would fight against it, but I don't know.
Well, a lot of people, WhatsApp are on about pulling out the UK because they don't want that shit, and so I think I get it. I get if you put in that you're underage, then I understand that if you have a child in your house,
it's such a laughable. It is a laughable.
Then I get that maybe you should have an adult verify their identity on your behalf. But and then But again, I think it's more with me. When I grew up, my mum knew that I could play GTA because I wasn't a fucking psychopath kid that would go and stab someone. You know what I mean? So I would know if I had a kid and I thought, oh, he's a bit unhinged. There's no fucking ways he's been left in a room with an iPad on his own, or he's going to play any sort of game or be exposed to that, because it's not going to be good for him. But now a lot of these iPad kids are just given fucking iPads, and he's only got YouTube Kids on. But people don't realize that like you can get things in YouTube. Like there's cartoons on YouTube Kids. They're on about go and kill your mum and dad, get the knife and stab your mum and dad. It's like
I've
that's
heard
on YouTube.
I've heard them.
Like so
they'll sneak in there. You gotta pay attention.
Yeah, and if I have kids, when I do, when I do. There's no fucking way that when you have your meal, you're getting a fucking iPad just to shut you up. Or if I need 10 minutes, have an iPad. Like, you can have your time on a computer or whatever, but there's no way that, like, I would do it like how I didn't have a computer in my room till I was 16 until my mum and dad knew that, okay, he's not going to be fucking a goblin and go and
be a complete degenerate.
And I did have a computer in my room for a while,
but it
didn't have internet. So it was just, I just play games on it offline.
Sure.
So, I just think overall, there's no part of this that I would ever agree with.
No. And if you're smart, there's ways like Apple has on the phone where you can literally set like what your kids are downloading, how long they can play things, how late they can play things. Like you can literally set it up. Like Ellie, I can see if she tries to download an app, and I think I remember what I was going to talk about earlier. Like I've had that conversation with her where I was like, "Hey, don't be stupid on the internet." I've had all these talks, and I talked to her about scams. I talked to her about like people will pretend to be your friend for years to try to get your give me your Roblox ID, and I'll give you 5,000 Roblox. And she was kind of laughing about it because I think she kind of knew, and that's fine. But I'm still going to say it. You know what I mean? Like you need to hear these things because but also I can see anytime whatever she's going to download, I see it. So I give her privacy. I'm not going to just always overlook her shoulder, but at the same time, we have an understanding that I will check on you and don't hide things from me. And also, if she does get into trouble, I would want her to come to me. Let's solve it now. We'll talk about it. You know what I mean? Depending on the severity, maybe I got to take the phone away for a minute. But you know what I mean? But beyond that, come to me first. I don't need to scream and yell. Like we can talk about this. We'll learn a lesson. And figure it out. I told her, don't send pictures of yourself to people unless it's to your friend and you're doing this type crap. If everyone asks you, hey, you're cute, take your shirt off, they're not your friend. It's done. So it's up to you. It's up to us. We are the first line of defense. And like I was saying, your shit, everything can be tailor made to your kids are on for this long, doing this, doing that. You know what I mean? And as they get older, you can tune it back. You know what I mean?
I think the people that have put this in place in the UK have been given money by these American companies or whoever they are, and said, we'll give you this so much million, or you'll get a payout if you make this and put this in place. And he's just had to come up with something on the fly. That's literally how stupid I think this guy is, because for him to just position it this way.
Where he came from?
I can't remember.
I'm typing him.
He's got a really British name. Because I saw him trending. It's something like Paul something. I can't remember. But I can't remember. And I was trying to look for it for 10 minutes. But so I definitely think he's probably taken a fucking quid or two. And then his arguments
are just Metcalf?
No, I don't think it's Metcalf.
Okay, I'm sorry.
But yeah, I just think his arguments for me just show me that it's just not. There's no brains to it. Oh well, if you're against it, then you're on the side of predators. Just do it anyway. Just do it anyway. What inconvenience is it to you? Everywhere. But if I said to him, okay, well you upload your ID then. We all know what AI is like now. What's not to say that this video that I'm uploading, because that's what it's going to capture. It's not just going to capture images. It's probably going to be recording while I'm doing it. What's not to say that gets leaked, and then someone makes an AI video, and then they could send that video to Lee, of a video of me going, Lee, I've lost my card. Can you wire me some money? And it looks like it's me asking for money, but in reality, someone's AI videoed me. That's already a thing now.
AI is getting, it is. People are already getting scammed with AI.
But yeah, I just think,
it's already.
It just opens a whole can of worms.
AI is going to get better and better and better too.
Well, look at it a year ago. Not even.
Yeah, it was.
It was terrible. It was
terrible. But it was hilarious, guy, man. It was
oh my god, that's amazing. Weird, and then now people make some guy made
do you remember the moist critical videos with the AI? He'd be sitting in the chair and then he'd be fucking dancing and shit and fucking doing all crazy.
But then there was a moist one recently where you could hardly tell. It was just his hands.
It's just he could just be a video.
So and that's in a year. Think 10 years.
Yeah,
in 10 years,
it'll be.
I bet you
in 10 years it could be this. It could be this.
In 10 years, people will just say, create a 3-hour podcast on these topics. Yeah, with these characters, Homer Simpson, Osama bin Laden and Hillary Clinton are the three podcast hosts. It will happen, I swear. That's where it's
going.
Make
it hilarious. Make it. Oh yeah, absolutely. It's going to be that smart. 100%.
It kind of goes into like we could talk about a bit about War of the Worlds because we can quickly brush
sure.
over it, but
sure,
it won't be long until there's like AI films that are just pitched to us as a film because
it's AI music already.
Me, I think Amazon just wanted a film that would make headlines. They didn't care how good or bad it is. They wanted to take not popular, but something that's. I personally love War of the Worlds, not the film, not the biopic. I've never read the book.
I know that. Did you see that? I know the Tom Cruise is the one. Is the only thing I know of.
Is the standout one. There's also
I thought it was good.
There's a BBC
I thought it was
drama.
Good. I liked it.
It's like a 3-part drama. That's good. That's
wasn't
one of the better ones.
Originally like the OG like radio drama and then didn't people think like
it was
people
actually
fall
happening.
for it back in the day?
When it was being broadcast, people thought it was
invasion.
Happening.
Okay, yeah, that was the War of the Worlds.
The War of the Worlds I like the most is the musical, like the
the musical.
Yeah, it's great. It's fantastic. I went to see it.
I always knew you were gay. I always knew it.
Mate, I'm not into musicals, but it doesn't sound like it's a musical. But it's fantastic. It's like just a stage
There's
show.
some good musicals. I hate to say it, but there are some good musicals. It's like, God damn it. I'm probably gonna watch. What is it, Les Mis?
Oh yeah,
Fuck, that's good.
It's like
I hate to admit it.
Why is it good?
That, but
damn.
Yeah, Hugh Jackman. Oh, fuck, he's fucking sexy. But yeah, all right.
But yeah, I think it won't be long till we get like AI films, and they'll just fill in. They'll say, fucking Morgan Freeman's dead, but don't worry, he's returning in AI this year."
And Wanted too. James McAvoy, Morgan Freeman, Vin Diesel. Who else? Who's popular? Jason Momoa. This is what I want the story to be. I want it fast. I want Fast and Furious meets.
Because remember when they did Rogue One? Like I think Rogue One arguably
good movie.
Great
movie.
I was saying to someone the other day. It was Apollo. He said, "Oh, that's a good film," and he doesn't like Star Wars, and it is the film. You could argue it's the best Star Wars film because you don't need to know anything about Star Wars.
It's just standalone good.
It's literally a story. It tells you everything from start to finish.
That's bold word saying it's the best Star Wars film.
It is, but
it is a great movie.
You could argue it is because it needs no It's like for me, it's like the first Star Wars film. You don't need to know anything. You can go in, watch it, and you know everything. Whereas you could argue every other Star Wars film, you need to know some context.
Sure.
Because it's either halfway through a trilogy or even episode 1. You couldn't start at episode 1. You'd be a bit confused. You'd be a bit all over the place. I think episode 4 is probably the best place to start, where they made it. But yeah, in that film, you look at the end, well, 2 things. Tarkin and Princess Leia. Now, that's done with AI, I'm guessing, or some sort of visual effects. But look how bad that looks now. When you watch it, it looks awful now.
Yeah, it's
at the time,
you could tell. At the time, it was like, okay, but you can always kind of tell it's a little off. The same thing, I'll admit, everyone was so confused. Like, remember, I don't know, spoilers for this has been out for years now, but Mando season 2, Luke Skywalker, and everyone's like, why didn't they just use Sebastian Stan? Like, that
looks like him.
He just looks like him. And to me, it's like, they couldn't find an actor, a young actor. Why did they I get they wanted it to look like Mark Hamill. I understand that, but it just came across. He looked uncanny. He just looked. You could tell there was just something wrong.
And that's.
But I still loved it. It was more of a meh to me. I loved the scene.
But you look at that then, and I remember being at the cinemas watching Rogue One.
Yeah, it'll get much.
And when you see Tarkin's reflection, I was like, "Oh my god, it's like
good. It's great."
But then you look at him and then you're like, "Oh, he looks like a." AI thing. You don't look right. But now, I think you could easily add a character in that's AI into a film and people wouldn't know. You'd have to really pay attention. So
to the tells. There might be tells.
And it would not surprise me that if some of this film in the coming weeks and months that people really do break it down and look at it, that there's going to be something
AI,
in it.
So you think it's AI then? That wouldn't surprise me.
I think some of it's got to be because it's just so.
The CG looks fucking terrible. Oh yeah, the CG, the little scenes that I haven't seen the movie. I've just seen like bits and pieces and like reviews, like people have talked about it, and oh my god, it looked awful.
It's sad because I think they could do something amazing with War of the Worlds. But
sure.
The thing is, my main gripes with it is one. It's one of those films where, there's like the horror films where it's someone on Skype and all you see is the computer. You never see like a camera in the room or whatever. I like the handheld footage films, but
sure,
those
they
sort
do
of
that.
films,
Like Cloverfield.
you can't
They've done that. The Wreck was awesome
Rex,
for a whole. I
Rex
loved
amazing.
Wreck.
It's the best
Wreck was
handheld movie.
amazing.
Wreck is
You
so
got
good.
it. Yeah, Wreck was
But
amazing.
with this, I don't know. One, the way things move. So it starts off where he works for the government. He spies on, not spies, but basically he can track anyone down. Just as probably would imagine
like
it would
hacker
work.
man.
Yeah, he's like
and
a
the
hacker
hacking
man.
looks so fucking hilarious. Like,
but
I'm hacking in, right control, enter. It looks like
I've got him.
I've got his.
It's just it's so far fetched.
There's IP address to Skibbity Toilet hacking in.
But like,
and Ice Cube with glasses and shit. I love Ice Cube too. But what are you doing, man?
But
you fucking dope. Come on, bro.
But you go from
fucking Ice Cube. Why?
Yeah, like
NWA.
Like I said, he's
seriously?
probably been asked, "Will you do this role? We've got this film for you," and he's probably looked at it and gone, "Another zero? Yeah, okay, yeah, I'll do it." I can see him doing that. He's probably that sort of person, just to make a buck or whatever.
Make that fucking money.
So the film starts where he gets, and then there is the amount of advertising in this film for brands is just off the charts. So
it's just a big Amazon
through
ad, is what I've seen.
Zoom. So Zoom's a massive part of it. The government use Zoom, by the way. Dilly fuck.
Oh shit!
But
isn't Zoom a Chinese fucking? Isn't Zoom from China?
Well,
we
at work we used Zoom for one meeting, and then it got pulled because they were like, it's not actually not that we were discussing anything work. We were just like, oh, how are you guys doing? Oh, I'm doing all right. We didn't go through anything work-wise. We just did it as a team meeting, just as like a building exercise. But then we had to use an internal like system we use now for meetings. So it's wild to even think that the government use Zoom to communicate with each other and like patch each other in on big operations.
I can't find anything anymore.
But like just the amount of things that happen in this film, like his son at one bit, right, gets blown up by these aliens, and he pretty much just moves on straight away. He's like, "Oh no, oh okay, I've got to do this now," and he's talking to his boss, and it's like, we obviously know his son's not dead because it would be a bigger point, but and then like he hacks into a fucking Tesla to get his daughter who's injured away. It's just the amount of like product placement and stuff is terrible. Like Amazon's bad for it. Like there's a point right where they need to upload, basically the way that they've strung it this time. So in War of the Worlds, traditionally they come just to take over, basically, and when they come to take over, they go for like all the hot points in the world. So they take out the military, they take out basically all the points that would stop a race, or it would stop humans from existing and functioning. Well, in this they do the same way. So they take out military, they take out power, they take out food supplies, and then they're all drawn to data, so they consume data. So they figure out in the film that they're also human. They have a human side element. So they have.
I'm sorry. I'm here. I'm listening.
And so they have like a human element, but they also have like they're like a biochip with like a DNA. And they realize that if they upload, because they're sucking all the data that the government have on everyone and everything, and that's how they're learning.
Should we say spoilers?
Oh yes, but who fucking cares? I'm not even going to label it spoilers because no one gives a fuck about this.
I know.
But they realize because his daughter,
fair enough.
So his son is this like big hacker who is going against the government. His daughter is like into like DNA testing and whatever. So they all fuse together, and he obviously hacks people for a living or whatever, or spies on people. Or as they say in the film, you just watch what's in people's Amazon's carts. Yeah, another plug for Amazon. So they say what we need to do is we need to upload a cannibal code so that they'll kill themselves, basically. In the traditional War of the Worlds, the way that the aliens lose and die is that they die to disease. They get cold. They get bacteria affects them, and that's what kills them off. At the end of War of the Worlds, at the end of War of the Worlds, it teases that they're coming, and there's a second wave. And who knows? Like humans, at one point we'd have been wiped out by our cold, but as years have gone on, we've developed
immunities and shit.
So
and
maybe the second wave
ways to fight it with
maybe
medicine.
Maybe the way they work is they've already now got that. Now they're going to come back and kill us anyway. That's what it kind of teases at the end of War of the Worlds. But in the film it doesn't, by the way. But in this, so they need to upload a cannibal code to the mainframe so that when these aliens are consuming it, they're going to kill themselves. So Ice Cube's like, okay, how do we do that though? Oh, you need a thumb drive. Oh, I don't have a thumb drive. I don't have a thumb drive in a fucking government building. Are you kidding?
Don't worry. Hacker guy.
The son goes, don't worry. I'm an Amazon delivery driver. I got a drone. It's a new service. If you place an order right now for a thumb drive, I can send you one. And then he's like got this VR headset on, right?
It's
and
so fucking shameless.
Flying this fucking drone that's getting shot at by aliens, right? And it's like,
it's like amazing,
right? Sounds and then Ice Cube's there, like hacking into drones.
Shooting this paper, we're going, whoa, this sounds fucking sick.
He's hacking drones to shoot the aliens, right? But then so eventually, fly the drone in, and gets the thumb drive. Happily ever after, boom, done. Film's finished. It's dog shit. There's so much fucking. It's just.
Oh my god!
The acting
dude,
is amazing. Is horrible. Also, I think I have a theory here, and I paused a frame. There's a frame where Ice Cube he like rolls away when he thinks his daughter dies. Yeah, because there's a scene where his daughter almost dies, and he does this. Dies. He goes, oh, and you can see the side of him, and you can see in his ear he's got an earpiece. Okay. He's got like an earpiece.
Oh, they're feeding.
I honestly think he's been fed his lines. Or they're telling him what, because they're not obviously in a call. Maybe they're saying this has just happened. React. So I'm guessing that's what it's for. But even for that, it's just it is. I can't be immersed anyway because it's dog shit. But there's so much product placement like Spotify, Zoom, Amazon's like several times, Tesla.
Like I don't mind if
certain scenes I don't mind. Like for example, in the old Sony Spider-Man.
Sure,
Spider-Man would have a Sony phone, and it might show him go
quick, and it's quick
on his Sony phone or in playing the PlayStation. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I don't mind that.
They make a lot of money from that. I get it, and some people cringe at it, but that's just quick, snappy. It's quick. You're right. It's not just I've got the fucking Sony phone here. Let me fucking talk to Skippy Toilet. You know what I mean? Like so on the nose bullshit.
The son-in-law goes, "I'm an Amazon delivery driver."
Yeah, exactly.
Order it from, but you have to place an order. So then you see Ice Cube go on and place an order on Amazon. It's shameless.
He should have went on like Amazon. He goes, "Well, hold on. I know this is Skippy. This is really important and shit. But I'm gonna look on Amazon videos real quick to see what are the new hot fucking videos coming out."
So he goes on to order a thumb drive. It's like I just don't get it. Like it's just so bad. So it's going to be one of those that it was rated after like a day 0 on Rotten Tomatoes. I don't think it's the worst film ever. I think it's one of the worst films I've ever seen. One of the worst, easily. Like
oh god.
And by the way, my wife loved it. But she's got awful taste in films and just in general of things like that.
Oh, I love
she also gets very in films, and she gets like not grumpy, but if something's a bit stressful, she can only focus on that. So her dad was on the phone, and she was like, "I'm trying to watch this." And she put it on speaker, and I was talking to her dad because she was fucking watching Ice Cube fucking fight aliens,
and you were just like, "What the fuck is this?"
And her dad said something, and Lee just went,
"Shut the fuck up."
And I was like, why do you just cite your dad? She was like, oh no, I'm really stressed watching this film. And I was like, oh my god. Like, how are you stressed watching this?
I think her and Boots would get along so well, dude.
But I would recommend, the thing is with this is going to sound like I'm going against what I've just said, but I would 1000% everyone who watches this and has watched this
I see what you're saying.
Go, the next thing you need to do after this, or put it in your next to watch list, you need to watch it. Because it's going to be one of those films. It's like
it's a great hate watch.
It's a great cult. Watch. It's going to be like a cult classic shit film that everyone's seen. Everyone's going to quote shit from it. It's just terrible. It's so bad you have to watch it.
No, I want to like. We should watch it. We should do like a fucking
we should
Mystery Science Theater. Sit in Discord and just fucking rip on it, dude.
I'm down to watch it again. Yeah, I'm down. Even though it was terrible, and I said to Lee, that was awful. I'm down to watch it again.
I get, and you know what, Lee? I'm sure she loves movies that are great too.
Oh yeah, she does.
You know, and some people like, how can you? Some people get like stupid, like, how can you like this? Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. It's like some people just enjoy things.
It's
they
just
just
an entertainment
enjoy
thing, isn't it? You know what I mean?
It's entertaining. It's an experience. Like I like dumb shit too. There is shit that I watch. Other people would go, that looks fucking stupid. I want nothing to. You know what I mean? We all have our tastes and shit that we, you know. So no, I wouldn't feel ashamed. It's
the same with games, isn't it? Like I would never,
yeah, for sure. Oh,
I would never sit down after work
games I like
and play Call of Duty all night. It's my
oh,
idea
no,
of nightmare.
I can't anymore.
Same with like Genshin Impact and all sorts of shit like that.
Yeah,
for me, I'm just like, it's
anymore.
not for me. But then to some people, they think, well, why the fuck are you playing Rayman 3? Why are you playing GTA 4?
Yeah.
So you know what I mean. So it's all relative. But also, if your taste in films is War of the Worlds, Ice Cube, then
yeah, you have no woman to fucking talk. Yeah, no
shit. There's kind of no excuse for that. But yeah, it's terrible. If I was to rate it out of 10, I'd give it like a 3 out of 10. Just because it was so bad that it was so bad that it was entertainingly bad.
Right.
Like I laughed so much and Lee looked at me
entertainingly bad.
Like,
okay,
why are you laughing? I was like, because that was fucking terrible. So, but Lee was like,
Jeremy Johns. Do you know who Jeremy Johns is?
No.
He's a great he's a YouTuber, he's big and he does movie reviews. I love him. I think I love his reviews. And he was or maybe it was Moist that was talking about, I might be mixing it up, but Moist did it and he talked about how Ice Cube's different reactions to shit.
So
like
bad.
he'd just be like,
his daughter gets blown up, his son gets blown up, just like, and he doesn't even like move almost. He's like,
Oh, and he's getting fed like, okay, you're sad. You're sad. Ice Cube, cry, Ice Cube, for the love of for the love of God. And compare it to like Last of Us, dude. Compare it to when like, okay, spoilers for Last of Us, fuck off. But like when the very beginning, I don't know if you cried at this, but I swear to God, I had to fight every tear in my fucking body when his daughter dies in his arms. And this was before I had kids. My first kid is a daughter, and I already said her name already. I've already doxed her that. But Ellie, I named my kid Ellie because I love Ellie. You know what I mean? And we loved the name. It's just a cool name, and you don't hear it too often. But anyways, that scene in Last of Us when it's not with Ellie, it's obviously with his first daughter. Oh my God, what's her name?
Sarah.
I feel bad. Sarah, thank you. And she was for the little moment you were with her, she was great. But when she gets shot and dies, and the sound that she makes when she gets shot. She's like, she does this high pitch. I can't even replicate it. And as like, this was before I had kids, and it literally gave me goosebumps and instantly made me want to cry. It was like, oh my God. And that's acting. That's two people that had to act. And Troy Baker even talked about like doing that scene, the emotional toll it took on him. And I know I'm not trying to be like, it's like you're an actor, but seriously, like, like try to cry, like try to put yourself in a space. Like it wouldn't. It takes some. You know what I mean? It's not easy to do,
especially when you follow these like dots that they put all on you because you're doing mocap. You know what I mean? I think that The Last of Us 1. This is going on a huge tangent.
I know we're tangent.
Like
that was my
we will
fault.
one day we'll sit down and we'll do a tier list of games.
We should.
Like The Last of Us 1 is
Last of Us.
If it's
so good.
It is easily, if you've played it, it has, like, I don't know anyone that's played Last of Us and thought that was all right.
It's 10 out of 10.
It's literally, it's a perfect game. It's so good. And even like, I don't like how many times they've re-released it. Last of Us Part 1 is fantastic. It's so good.
That's fucking stupid. I don't know what's going on with that.
If they've not remastered it 3 times.
I like the remastered it. I like that they brought it to PS5. I'm down for that. It looks gorgeous.
It plays really good as well.
It does play really well. But no, the amount of times, and then they've bundled it. It's complete. It's Skyrim. But you know what I mean? They've milked the fuck out of it.
I can see why they've milked it. But yeah, I mean, it's up there. It's one of the best games ever. It's definitely narrative wise. It kind of when you see that game, there's like I always say with there's another game back in the day that kind of did the same as well. Like gaming from that point. Oh no, it's not game. It was Harry Potter. Like Harry Potter changed child actors forever. Like you look at child actors in a lot of films like 28 Days Later was a prime example. The girl, the daughter in that film is not a good actress.
See, I have to see it again. I don't remember that because I love 28 Days. It's so good. But
it's easy to look
I do
over
want to
because the
rewatch it
film's
again.
so good. But she is like, I remember when me and Lee watched it, we were like, oh god, she's really awkward.
Yeah, it's not that good.
Harry Potter really did. You can love Harry Potter or not, but you can't deny that child actors after that, it's kind of it made like, okay, this is now the level of child actors we want in every film and everything.
Yeah, for sure.
Last of Us is like that as well.
High.
Like,
true, it was incredible.
You look at that, like,
I agree.
This first series, obviously, I've not watched half the second series, but the first series of The Last of Us was absolutely fantastic. It was pretty much...
it was good. I thought it was good. I have gripes about it compared to the game, but no, it was a lot better than I thought it was going to be, for sure.
The only things I don't know if I'm sold on the spores. Yeah, we could definitely do a thing on that. Yeah, but I like the changes they've made, but then I also hate some of them as well.
Sure. One thing I do like, just to interrupt you real quick, that it wasn't in the game. I liked that when you could like step on a
I love that. I preferred that to spores for sure.
Right, and it connects like when you what did you have to step on? It was like a vine or something.
Yeah.
And it would connect to like a membrane or some shit, and it would spread, and it could tell a group from a mile away where you were. That shit was cool,
and it's that's scary as well.
That is scary, and I don't mind that twist. If something, and Neil Druckmann said this, and I know everyone likes to dunk on Neil Druckmann. I don't. He does say dumb shit. I've seen some X things where he said like, "You idiot, why are you feeding into this shit?" But he made a great fucking games for many years, and I think he had a lot of help. I'm not saying just him, but I do obviously he deserves some of the hate he gets. I do think he might be a little overhated, but anyways,
I think as controversial as The Last of Us 2 is,
sure.
It's controversial,
I love the game.
I still I think the game's great. It's not as good as the first, but
no, I agree wholeheartedly.
It's pretty much a perfect game. The first game.
Yeah,
you never, and especially when you kill off a major part of it, you're always going to piss a big group of them off.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I remember in an interview he said at one point before Last of Us 2, people were just like, "When's the second one coming out, man? When's the second one coming out?"
You want it?
And he said exactly. Yeah. He goes, "Are you sure you want a Last of Us 2? Because I'm not really interested in doing it unless one of them dies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I want to do. That's what I want to do. Blah blah blah." And people are like, "Oh, you fucking kidder, you." And then you know what? People, to me, I'm sorry. If you didn't know. Do I have to keep saying spoil? But if you didn't know that Joel was gonna fucking die in The Last of Us 2, I don't get it. I don't understand, because it's a story about revenge. If you read the back of the case, it literally talks about Ellie's quest for revenge. Yeah. Who else were they gonna kill? Who else was important enough to her? Like, yes, there were great characters, sure, Tommy and all them, but not important enough to motivate the player character to fucking care enough. So it had to be Joel. I get people were pissed that it was early. I think some people did think, it's gonna be Joel, but
maybe at the end, but
it was maybe
it's not a game, is
maybe
this,
3/4. But I don't know. That's a whole nother debate. I love Joel. I love him. He's one of my favorite characters ever too. But I'm a little less. You know what though? I'll say it. I also love Abby. So I'm not afraid to say
that is very controversial, Coops. I'm about to kick you off. I don't mind Abby,
with Abby,
but I like killing her in several different ways that you can kill her.
I don't know shit.
Throw her off buildings. She doesn't like heights. I'll throw off his crane. It's fine. 5 times.
One of the things that I slowly, trust me, at the beginning, I'm like, oh my God, they're really, at the very beginning, I was like, who am I playing this? Who's this? This is cool, whatever. I didn't mind it. But then when you're given back control, I'm like, oh my God, they're cucking me.
Play this bitch for 10 hours.
Exactly. But you didn't know. Maybe it was a couple right at the time.
No, I
didn't
knew
know how long.
I knew when you switched because I was like, I've just played as Ellie for 10 hours. There's no way they're going to give me Abby for 2 hours. We're getting 10 hours of this bitch.
Wow.
I just knew it.
So you
and there's that bit where you get to the fucking Sea Life Center and then it says day 2. And I'm like, that was 1 day. I'm not even halfway through. and that took 7 hours. And luckily the second part is quicker, but
what they should have done, I think it would have made better for the pacing. switch back and forth. Go to Ellie for a little bit.
Well, there
Go
is
back
a
to Abby
mode
for a
you can
little
play
bit.
on it now,
There is a
chronological
mode. I wonder how that is. Yeah.
I just think play as Abby first. You're hunting down someone. Ellie's killing all this person's friends. Why? Why is Ellie doing it? Why? Where's Joel?
Oh,
And then the
okay, I can see
midpoint
that.
is the
Okay.
flashback to where you meet Joel, and you're like, oh, Abby knew Joel. Abby met Joel at this point, and then she kills Joel, and then that's when the big reveal is that you killed my dad. I think that would have been more sense to play as Abby. 90% of people probably went into playing as Abby hating her, and some came out liking her. But yeah, that is you know what? That is a massive tangent, and it's scary to get into that.
Is a massive tangent. Do 4 hours on that. That is true. The only thing before I say is what really the thing that started to get Abby to grow on me was her gameplay, dude. The way she fucking
she has
people like
she has cool parts.
Trained herself, and the whole controversy with her being built. People are so fucking stupid. They had scenes with Abby when she was thinner, right? She was younger. She wasn't. They showed her. So all they have to do, they showed the gym. And they could get steroids.
Yeah,
she could loot places and find steroids.
It makes sense for her to be like that because what you don't realize is
revenge.
She doesn't know what Joel is, and when she sees him, that's one thing that in the show. The only thing in the show they do good about Abby, by the way, is when she sees him, she goes, "Oh, you're totally different to what I thought. You're nothing to what I expected. You're actually quite she didn't say pathetic, but I imagine she's thinking he's quite pathetic."
She calls him handsome or something.
Yeah, it's quite handsome.
I remember that
because she's training because she knows that this guy took out that entire facility on his own.
Yeah.
So she knows. Yeah. She's thinking this guy's fucking Arnie in his prime.
That's why I couldn't hate her for that because to him, right, to her, he's the villain. Yeah. He is the fucking villain. So many people, I hate Abby. She's blah, blah, blah. I love Joel. I loved Joel too, but he killed all the fucking Fireflies for one person. And Ellie hated him because she wanted to sacrifice herself. She knew that it was going to be a cure. I hate that Neil Druckmann came out and said, no, for sure it was going to be the cure. I love that it was ambiguous. It was meant to be up to you to know what do you think?
If you look at it,
I love the original ending. I loved it.
We should definitely do a Last of Us.
We do. I know. We're getting
we should watch this.
It's so good. That's how good it is.
And then compare and do a big Fluffcast because we could go into a massive tangent.
Dude. Absolutely. For sure.
But yeah, I think
this could be a 4-hour podcast.
Let's put,
fuck it. Who cares?
Let's put a fucking golf club in Joel.
Let's do it. I agree.
Just like in the games, and just leave it there for now.
Yeah, for sure. We teased
it. And we love Last of Us in my chat. We always have nice conversations about it.
They're great. We do. And there's always going to be the people that are like, are you fucking retarded? Like, this is so fucking, how could you like this? So people get so mad about it. I'm just like, here we go, baby. Ding, 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 ding. Like, here we go.
Please start arguing via TTS, paid TTS. That'll make me so much more money.
No shit. Give me them bits, baby. Yeah, hell
just, up the TTS to 5 bits. Thank you.
That's right. Get that bit goal up. Get that nice bit goal up. Oh, yeah.
So, since we've just been talking about games, might as well talk about the game I want to talk about and have a little chat about today, which is Cyberpunk, which was
here we go, baby. Nice.
Sleets' 48 months game he requested, Cyberpunk with DLC. So when he redeemed it and when he asked, I was like, oh, because I've been very outspoken about Cyberpunk. I enjoyed the story when I played it on release. I've told the story, I'll tell it again. On release, I was so hyped, as everyone was. We fucking bought into the.
I was too, man. I was so fucking hyped.
Not the lie, but the vision.
I love CD Projekt Red. I love Witcher. I was ready. I was all in.
And I had full confidence that this game. In the back of my mind, I said, "Can it really be this good? Surely."
Yeah, me too. But I had my doubts.
I remember I had a monster. I fucking downed a monster before midnight, and I was like, "I'm gonna play this for 24 hours straight." I'm so hyped,
go, man.
And then. So I drank a monster, it came out midnight, cracked another one, thinking, right, I'm up for 24 hours easy. And then in my first 2 hours, I cannot explain how many bugs I had. Like, it was to the point where I made a guy...
The floating cigarette trays.
I made a guy, his penis was sticking through his pants all the time.
I fucking love that
I had long pink hair, no matter what hairstyle I chose.
Yeah.
Right, and that was just the character creation. I'd not even got out of the fucking
good in the beginning.
garage. I got out
and
the
if
garage.
You bought this shit on PS4, dude. The shit was cursed on PS4.
When that shit was happening, I went to Twitter,
amazing,
and Cyberpunk trending, and there was literally like footage of it. Just looked horrendous on base PS4. So
and they were so. Oh no, it looks great on consoles.
Oh, it'll run on anything. No,
fucking what a fucking.
They should have just been honest and said, look, we're bringing it out on PS4, but we do not recommend playing it. It will not run well.
Delay it on PS4.
You can play it. You can beat it on PS4, but it will not be a good experience. The definitive way is PC or PS4 Pro at that time, or Xbox, whatever.
Right.
So
they just delayed it.
And then I got out of the garage, and there was a car upside down driving. There was a guy floating in midair driving, and I was like, I've played this game for 2 seconds, like not even 10 minutes, and I've had 10 bugs. Like,
I don't know why. I just remember seeing you. I'm making me laugh so much because I just remember seeing this shit. Like, the guy just sitting in fucking midair.
Yeah. And then
by. Oh my god.
I went to.
I remember seeing all this shit.
I had to climb or pull a door off a pylon to go up it and turn the power on. The pylon shot me across the map and I died. So I was like,
amazing.
I literally played. I had to restart then because the penis thing was doing my head in. So I restarted, made a woman. So I'm not one of those that
glitch too.
Like I want to be a man because I am a man. I like trying to think. I'm in a game. I want to pretend it's me in a nerdy way. I want to be it's me. If I'm a woman, I'm not a woman. Like I'm a man. I want to be a man in the game. Don't get me wrong. I played Mass Effect as
you fucking sexist.
I've played
you fucking sexist.
I played Mass Effect as FemShep. I like FemShep, but I'll always prefer male Shepard because I'm just like picturing I'm Shepard. You know what I mean? So yeah, I got like 2 hours in, and I'd had so many bugs. Things not loading in, quests bugging immediately. I'd not even got the title of, the screen of Cyberpunk 2077.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm going to bed. So I went and made myself sick because I had so much energy drink in me. I weren't sleeping for a fortnight. So I remember Lee was like, "What are you throwing up for? What's up?" And I was like, "It's terrible. I'm coming to bed." And then I got up the next morning and I forced myself. Because I'd gone over the 2-hour limit to get a refund.
Terrible.
It was fucking awful. And Lee was like, "Oh, I'm really sorry, being proper looking forward to it." And I was like, maybe they'll hot patch it. So I got up in the morning. I'd already played for over 2 hours, so I couldn't get a refund on Steam. So I was fucked at this point.
All I want to say is when you're done telling your story, I'll try to quickly tell my experience with how pumped I was too. But go ahead. I'm loving this.
So I then proceeded for the next few weeks, I made a folder on I don't have it anymore. My old PC died, but I had a folder that every bug I got, I took a screenshot of through Steam, and I had over 700 pictures. So through my entire playthrough, I had fucking 700 pictures. I had so many. In fact, I had a bug that stopped me from 100% in the game. So a quest glitched. It did get patched. I did go back on my old save, and I can do that quest now. I could get 100%, but I started a new game for this anyway.
Okay.
You can't actually do New Game Plus, I don't think, in Cyberpunk. That's what some people are complaining about. But it would.
Have they added it yet?
No, I don't think so. It wouldn't make sense to do New Game Plus because you do start as like a rag to riches sort of thing. You are going from nothing to being like a legend.
True, that is the game. Yeah.
So it wouldn't make sense to have all this cyberware and stuff.
Yeah,
so I get
people
there'll be a mod for it. I'm sure there'll be a mod for it. But
true. That's true.
For me, it wouldn't be. You wouldn't be. The game is a very immersive. It is.
Yeah.
So playing it again now, I allowed myself I took myself back to the release date, and I was like, right, I'm just going to treat this as if it's the first time I played it. I remember some bits about the story.
Give it a chance.
Don't remember it
Give
all.
it a chance.
So I was like, I'm just going to be immersed in this. I'm going to listen to all the dialogue. I'm going to take it in. I'm going to walk around places. I'm going to drive everywhere. I'm not going to try and fast travel. And it is literally, it's hard to argue. It's hard to even think of a game that's more immersive and builds a better world than Cyberpunk in its current state. It's crazy.
Sure.
Like, I get
it's much better. I agree. It is much better.
Skyrim, Oblivion has people do like their daily routines. I don't think Cyberpunk has that. You can't follow someone. I think they'll just walk somewhere and turn around and come back.
Right. Yeah.
But the actual world itself, like the advertisements, the attention to detail, the only thing that is still now that is awful is the food. The food looks horrendous. Like there's really
the food
close
looks
up
terrible.
food as
It
well
does.
that you see that just I'm just like, just take it out.
I agree.
Just put
Yeah,
like
why is it?
I don't know, just put a box and food or something instead. But yeah, from playing it now, it's a different game. Like the game works different anyway. How you level, how your abilities work, how your gear works, I think has changed as well. So for me, I played it originally as like a shotgun hacker build. This time I just went full melee and we were on the hardest difficulty. And to begin with, it was fucking brutal because you don't learn how to deflect bullets until level, like maybe level 10, 11, until you stat into it basically. But once I learned that you could, I learned the ability to deflect bullets. I was having a fucking, and yeah, the combat to look at it is kind of goofy. I'll actually put some gameplay up while we do it. But yeah, the combat is kind of goofy at times, especially if you're doing melee. But overall, the amount of immersion in the game is crazy to be as immersed as I was in it. Like I've just found myself at times just looking around at things and like just looking at the city. Like you'd be in buildings and you can see out and I'd be like, this is probably the most crazy in-depth city I've ever seen in a game.
Yeah.
And to begin with, you couldn't go in buildings, you couldn't go in
Nice
shops.
City was really well designed.
You couldn't go
it's really cool.
and have food. Now you can go and have food in restaurants. You can literally, my biggest gripe with the game is you had to wear certain clothes to get armor benefits.
That was a bad
now
one.
you can wear an outfit that gives you armor, but then you can wear a transmog on top of it that makes you look different. So they've listened to the fans. I can't ever give this game a 10 out of 10 because of its original state it released in. It would be wrong. I have to hold that against it. Even though I don't think the devs wanted it to release in that state, I think the higher-ups kind of forced the hand a little bit. But again, I can't let them get away with it. So honestly, if I was to rate it, I can't rate it any less than a 9, but I can't give it a 10. So it's like a 9.5.
See, to me, oh wow, 9.5. To me,
it's one of the. I would argue it's probably one of the best RPGs I've ever played. And that's me, who has been very outspoken.
I do love it,
and said that it's shit. But it's,
when it first
the
came
things,
out, it was a
like,
fucking mess.
The sounds in the game are incredible. Not the soundtrack on the radio is amazing. Like it's just it like GTA is good, but this is like it fits the vibe of the game completely perfect, no matter what radio station you put on. It's incredible.
I listened to the Samurai, that band that Johnny Silverhand is in. The band that is playing for them is called.
Is it?
No, Rise Against is awesome. I do love Rise Against, but they're called they're called Refuse.
Oh, that's them. Yeah, Refuse. I thought it was Rise
Against.
They're
fucking awesome, dude. Like they have a lot of good songs that I like, a good catalog that I've gone through, listened to. But dude, I love that their songs on there. Like they made songs for Cyberpunk that to me they're fucking bangers, dude. Like they're hits.
Yeah,
I think they're great songs, man. Like fucking Ballad of Buck Ravers, Chipping In. Like dude, like just you fucking crank Chipping In, like driving at night.
Oh, dude, it's so hard to when that song comes on to not just be like, I'm just gonna drive to this.
Yep. Or I'm just gonna fucking gas it. I'm just gonna fucking just drive like a fucking like. Oh, dude, that's what I mean. It makes you feel like a fucking badass.
So the actual music, and it's all from what I've learned, is all DMCA free. So I didn't get one VOD. I didn't get one VOD muted, and I had I played GTA 4 recently, and the amount of I turned the radio off immediately getting in the cars. You get maybe a snippet of a song, VOD muted for a second.
Oh,
I played for 60 hours. I never felt the need to turn off the radio. I did in some situations when Johnny's talking or whatever, but not one VOD claimed or muted. incredible.
Awesome, that's fucking cool, man.
And
I mean, it's a game, so I
yeah.
understand, but sometimes they have settings like the Guardians of the Galaxy, but they
Yeah.
had real songs.
They had actual songs.
I kind of get,
but it's like
these songs were made for the game.
and
They had Run the Jewels.
Yeah.
They had like big. I fucking love Run the Jewels, dude. Yeah, they had big names that made the soundtrack too, dude. And you're right, dude. It's a fucking great soundtrack.
Yeah.
Like, it's not just it's good for a game. No, like to me, it's fucking great. I listen to it just on my Spotify. I'll be at work listening to shit, fucking chipping in and shit. Like, no, it's great, dude. I love them. So they did a great job.
So obviously that's just the music for the radio.
Yeah, sure.
That's not even going into the OST, like the original soundtrack for like the battles, which again,
which is great,
is incredible. Like even before even before I played this, I've been hooked on Cyberpunk's OST for months. And I was like, I was getting hyped just listening. I was like, oh my God, the music is so good. I'm so excited just to be in a fight in Cyberpunk to this song.
Yep. The fucking
the music is so like good, they cooks with the music.
Goosebumps.
So
it cooks. It gives you goosebumps. It makes you want to fucking just go ham and just fucking kick it.
And that's why I like going like melee. It's like I don't have to like run in and shoot everyone. I can like fucking dive about. And because I'm diving about,
deflect bullets. I saw you. I was watching you. You deflect bullets and shit. See, but the cool thing, like me and you, are different builds. I'm ranged. I'm all about. I'm like Wick. I'm all about the guns, dude.
Yep.
So I use cyberware like hacking every once in a while because I like when they kill themselves or they fucking.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
I like that. I like to spread it to other people, but I also like to like when you can blow them up.
Yeah, and you can like blind them or set them on fire and stuff.
You can blind them. So I always felt like that was the magic. You know what I mean? That's the game's kind of magic, right? Be like, but it's hacking. So I always like doing that. But I'm always a big gun guy. So my build, I would use like Kresnov, whatever. Where I would just be like this, fucking bullet times dashing gun dude. I would be slow motion sliding or just dashing and just headshots and fucking assault rifles, shotguns, just like I fucking loved it. Just like a fucking banshee flying through the air.
That was fucking hilarious. You went, I was like, and Discord shut itself, and you went,
oh shit, my bad.
No, it was like for a second you went, and I was like, God, that's some fucking crazy cyberware you got there.
I'm going. What is it? Cyber Psycho. Yeah, I'm going Cyber Psycho, bro.
Those damn clankers, V.
Yeah,
but yeah. So the OST, the combat as well is really good, satisfying.
It is clunky. It's a little clunky, but it is good. Yeah, it's satisfying.
The one thing I'll say, I didn't shoot many guns to start with. I had to because I couldn't deflect bullets. So if I had like 3 people shooting at me, I had to maybe shoot 1 or 2. But by like I'd say 10 hours in, maybe I was full melee. I didn't even carry. I had a gun to maybe shoot a camera at times, but.
See, the only thing, like, I remember watching you play, and like the katana was really the only weapon I thought was decent with melee. Everything else I thought was
I didn't try anything else.
Everything else kind of sucked. Like the hand to hand was really disappointing, and it's like coming from a game like they made Witcher. I would feel like the melee should be pretty damn good. And I know it's gotten better. The knife isn't.
It's a bit Oblivion, the knife a little bit. Skyrim.
Yeah, I agree. It feels like it doesn't have good hit detection.
My gripe with it is, I wish that they just did more finishes because I was so sick of just going for the finisher, and I'm like, just do some crazy shit where we cut their arms off, or maybe just slash them, or just
hate
slit
when
their
games
throat.
do that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and there'll be mods to fix it, but I feel
they probably are. You're right.
That's me really picking at things.
You have to fucking download a mod. Yeah, I remember having. Okay, dude. But here's what gripe I've always had. Right, the big thing about Cyberpunk was get all these enhancements, change your look, chrome yourself out, get like chrome arm. Like I wanted to get like black arms, like chrome arms or red arms. Like I'm not like overly cyberware. Like I don't want to be a complete robot, but I wanted to get some cool enhancements. So like I had the eye lines or whatever.
Eventually,
are they doing?
Yeah, they're still updating it. Because they dropped an update.
Should have been day one. Yeah, that shit should have been day one.
Clearly, you can see the vision is here. They've not just added this in as a sorry. This is what the game should have been on release. So the skill tree, they just had to chuck something together for it to bring it out. But now the patch that just dropped when I was playing it was they added so you can be in your car and you can see like a car that has a cool design on it. You can scan it, buy the design, and then put it on your car. And then also
That's cool.
you
I
can
like
set
that.
you can
That's
set
cool.
like a waypoint. Oh, I want to go to this mission, and then you can tell your car to self-drive,
I
and it'll
like that.
self-drive.
I like the
It is very
self-driving. That's cool.
immersive. It'll drive slowly.
Immersive.
I only did
Mhm.
it once, and then
So you said you
yeah.
can actually sit down in restaurants and eat?
Yeah,
Really?
you can go
Because
to like
before
little
you just
sushi
walk up and
places.
you get a menu,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that
Yeah, you
it would
can
just
go and
book you
like
to the
eat
menu,
food
which I
and then
thought was
choose
like,
to
"Oh,
eat it.
come on."
It's pretty cool.
Oh, really? Okay,
So
that's cool.
yeah,
So that's a more immersion. I like that. That
because
was
you
the
could do
type
it
of
in a
shit I kinda
mission.
thought.
There's a mission with Takemura where he buys your food and you eat it
Okay.
and talk to him, and you can
I
choose to
remember
eat it.
that.
So
I remember
they literally
that.
just implemented that in the game, which is
Oh,
pretty
that's
cool.
cool. Nice.
Um,
That's cool.
and then they also added
Those little
like
touches.
there's
And
a
the food,
taxi
does it
service.
does it do any like, I always
No,
thought the food should give you some sort of
yeah,
buff.
yeah,
Just give me a buff
like
for,
Final
like, an
Fantasy.
hour. Yeah, give me an hour, like, 10% strength or
It
something,
maybe
because it
gives
gives
you
you
an
an
XP
incentive to
buff,
eat.
but I don't know.
Yeah.
I
XP
slept
buffs are
once in the
they're just
game.
boring. XP buffs are just
Yeah,
boring, dude.
I slept once and I had a well rested bonus. I was like, oh shit, I probably should have been using this a
Okay.
lot. But to be
Uh,
honest, I didn't go
I
out my
like the
way to
apartments.
level. I just did
Okay.
everything and I
Sure.
got max level. Well, I got max level that I had unlocked everything that I needed.
Okay.
I never felt like, oh, I'm gonna have to go and grind to get this ability. I was like, oh,
Okay.
I need that ability. Oh, I'll just carry on, and I'll get it in 2 hours time.
Sure.
Um, so yeah, the combat is. I feel the gunplay is way better than the melee. You can do
Dude,
some
the
cool
gunplay's
things with the melee, like
I
you can have
remember.
the arms. You know the arms that turn into
Yeah, oh, those
blades.
are cool. I remember, you're right, the arm blades. Yeah, those were pretty cool.
I
I
use those for
remember,
a bit.
okay, I gotta give those their due.
And then I got like a
They
legendary
need
katana that
I
was
agree
fucking
with you
crazy.
wholeheartedly that they needed more finishers.
Yeah.
At least I'd say 5 to 6 minimum different finishers. I hate that shit when there's only like 1 or 2 and they loop. You know what I mean? That's so
Yeah.
it gets boring real quick. Whereas Witcher 3, they actually added DLC that gave Geralt more
Yeah.
finishers. I thought that was really cool. I'm like, at least that's like they're listening to
Mm.
the fans, because I feel like give me some cool finishers, heads getting lopped off,
Yep.
arms getting lopped off. Like what's the shit? Like, and you got enough where you're doing it, you're chopping dudes up yourself.
Mm.
So I remember being disappointed with the machete. The machete I just always felt
See,
was meh. The
the
hand to
way they've
hand was
done it
meh.
now is each. So I think I just maxed out instantly
Okay,
agility or whatever the equivalent of that is, and that was
sure.
katanas. So I knew straight away I was going to use only katanas because there's katanas,
The
there's like
katana was pretty
blunt
cool. It was pretty
weapons,
cool.
machetes, knives. They're all in different skill trees, so you can't just
Sure, yeah.
go. I'm going to start into melee and use anything. You kind of have to go into melee, but then choose one type of weapon.
Okay.
Um, so yeah, I'm not too bothered. I was always going to use the katana. It's the coolest melee weapon you can get.
But
So
for being CD Projekt Red making Witcher 3, which is it's all a melee
yeah.
game, the melee should have been a lot
Oh,
better.
definitely.
Picture like I remember games back in the day. I'm not saying they were great, but like, did you ever play, like, was it Breakdown or Breakthrough? It was on the
Mm,
Xbox. It was like a melee
yep.
game, and I remember that felt kind of cool for its time. It's probably pretty dated. If I go back and look at it, it's like, oh fuck, never mind. But I mean, there were some good games like they could have looked at and like that have good melee, good responsive fighting
Mm.
and finishers and parries and like takedowns and judo. Bring martial arts into it and shit.
One
Like
thing that
do something different. It just felt really just like you're just punching like fucking.
mm,
It just doesn't feel good.
one thing
It's real sloppy.
that I'll say, and it sounds like I'm going to be sucking this game's
No, go
dick,
for it.
but
I love Cyberpunk. I do
I
love
can
this game. I
see
do.
why they kept it kind of simplistic though, because
Okay.
I don't want to be this guy because I'm just going to look like a knobhead and people are probably going to cringe.
Hit
But
me. Hit me. What hit me? I want
look
to hear
at
this
Dark
theory.
Souls combat.
Yeah, I
Dark
know.
Souls combat.
That should be. I know. It's pretty simple. Yeah, dodge,
Hard
slash,
hit.
dodge, attack, slash.
You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
dodge.
There's no crazy combat in Dark
Heal,
Souls. Even
dodge,
like
dodge,
Sekiro.
roll.
Like,
I see. I thought Sekiro was
but
fucking cool.
Sekiro
I
is
love the
still
combat. It had great animations.
like,
Yeah, true.
you know
But
what I
I
mean?
thought the animations were good.
Look at Ghost of Tsushima. The combat in that
Yeah,
is
that's a good
fluid.
one.
It's
It's
beautiful to
yes,
look at.
it's a great
But
example. I love Ghost of
but
Tsushima.
Souls, people don't ever say, "Oh, Souls needs better combat." So I think with this,
True, it
and
does get
then
a weird
Souls
pass. The
is
combat's good.
its main
It's mid
focus.
though.
This
Yeah,
is
for
kind of
sure, for sure.
50-50. Half the time
Yeah,
you
I
talk to
agree.
people and building relationships. Half the time you're fighting, so the combat doesn't need to be the main focus.
I don't expect it to be like. Well, here's what I'll say. I remember when I got my hands on a gun and I started using the guns. I was like, this feels pretty good.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, like, because I was kind of worried, like, this is a shooter and their engine, the red engine or whatever. So I was like, is this gonna be really kind of weird? Like, how is their shooting gonna feel? And I thought, like, it's not perfect by any means, but I thought it was pretty cool. And then I started to really enjoy the combat, and I liked having my ranged shooting like dashing slow motion build. Like, have you watched? Oh, I know you're not a big anime guy, but the Cyberpunk anime.
I don't watch cartoons. They've actually added some scenes from the Cyberpunk anime into the game.
Oh, did they?
I scanned something.
I love the anime.
DKC was watching it and he was like, "That's from the anime." And I was like, "Is it?"
Oh, that's
so
cool.
It was like a scene from the anime. This guy just chopping a load of police up. It was amazing. I probably would like it, to be honest, because I love the world now. I'm invested.
I think you'd like the anime, dude. It's great.
But
and the art style is really good. It's gory. It's flashy. It's a great story.
It is very like you could see any part of this game and you'd go, "That's Cyberpunk." Like anything about it.
Absolutely.
Like even just a random building, you'd be like, "Yeah, Cyberpunk." The people, even
Night
the people
City
are quite.
Night City is so fucking cool. Like I'm not one of those proponents of ray tracing. I fucking typically hate ray tracing. Ask Otis though. I was sucking its dick in the very beginning. I was like, "Oh, ray tracing, bro, it's so fucking good." And it's but the thing is, it eats your fucking frames unless
even on
you
my
have a
computer.
4090. Unless you have some sort of beast to run it. But I got a 3070, which is a very respectable graphics card. I fucking love my card, and I got it for Cyberpunk. So to me though, I get 60 frames. I turn ray tracing off. The game's still gorgeous. You know what I mean? But what I'll say is this: if you Cyberpunk with ray tracing on, like everything maxed, is stunning. Like if you go on YouTube and you watch those videos, the reflections, the rain falling, like it looks insane.
Crazy.
It's really cool to watch at night. And there were sometimes I turned that shit on just to walk around. But to play the game and like play the combat and enjoy it, I turn that shit off. At least for me, because I've got a 3070, and I'm more of like a 2K monitor as opposed to I'm not doing 4K shit. I don't have the card for that. I ain't got money for that shit. So
the graphics are very good.
Yeah, the graphics are good, and Night City, like you said, it's so immersive. It's so fucking cool with the fucking radio on, and you know what I mean. Like I love GTA. I think GTA is very immersive. The cities are awesome, but I never drove around at night just listening to tunes. I listened to a lot of the radio. That was the funny radio. I love the radio stations.
Ones, like the podcast types are really good.
They were fucking great. They did a great job at that shit. I'll say that. Some of the music was good too. I did listen to some music. GTA 5 has licensed music in it and shit too.
Yeah.
So
I'd love them to do in the next GTA. Do what CD Projekt did and just do a whole
make their own soundtrack.
Do a soundtrack. Just make it
own.
Even just get even if you're gonna get like a Kendrick Lamar. I just picked a name.
Get right.
Just get him and just call him.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh
sure, yeah. Make him up.
Make him a meme of someone.
Yeah, make him up. Make a funny name up. Exactly.
Let him
that's cool. I like that shit.
Make some music and just do it in this game, and that's So I think it would just be a bit more immersive that way. But
well, Samuel Jackson was awesome in San Andreas. You know what I mean? He played the bad cop or whatever. Like you could use celebrities in way that way and shit.
That's one thing I was going to say as well. When I think I kind of overlooked Keanu Reeves when I first played the game, but he's so good. Like he's easily the best thing about the game,
brother. Dude, here's what I'll say. They cast him perfectly for this role. I was like, okay, I love Keanu Reeves. I love The Matrix.
Can he act?
Yeah.
Is he a great actor?
Hey, please, I'm not the only one. Bro, the vindication I feel right now. So many people are glazing Keanu because he's a great human being.
He's a fucking awesome guy.
He's an awesome guy. The physicality he puts into the roles. I've seen him at the gun ranges with fucking tearing and fucking shooting the guns. Dude, oh my God, I love Keanu. I think he was maybe a better actor back in the day. I don't know if he's just as good now. Dude, in John Wick 4, he's literally like, "Are you ready to go, John?" And it's just like, yeah. Like he only has one fucking word.
Well, you just look at the Matrix.
I mean,
I think it's
Yeah,
We
we
need
see. You're
guns.
right.
It's like,
We need, and SNL made fun of him back in the day. Like he was
mm,
on what was a celebrity
yeah.
Jeopardy. I know kung fu. Like so they made fun of him back in the day.
Mm.
But I think Keanu was cast perfectly for
Oh,
those roles, like
100%.
Johnny Mnemonic,
I
The
think they made
Matrix.
that character round Keanu
For,
Reeves, and then they
right.
probably asked him a
Yes.
long time ago and said, "Look, this is the type of game we're gonna make him perfect to you." And yeah, because I don't see them making that character and going, who do we have in it? Do we have Will Smith? Do we have
Oh God, oh fuck, please,
Dwayne the Rock
no.
Johnson? No, do we?
Oh God,
Keanu
yeah.
Reeves.
Who do they think?
I think
Who would be?
I think they
Yeah, he
generally
was
made
great
that
for
role
that.
for him.
So,
It's like he was born to
let
do it.
but here that would be, I agree with you. I love you. Here's the thing. But I feel vindication right now, dude, because I'm like you, man. I'm like, oh, Keanu, I love the guy, but he's not the best actor anymore. Oh, he's Johnny Silverhand. Fuck, what's this gonna be? And you're right. Almost right away, I was like, fuck,
This is amazing. Yeah.
he's pretty fucking good.
Yeah, he's
It's
so
like,
good.
fuck, damn, I'm eating my
Yeah.
fucking words right now. Like, he's killing this. I'm loving him because he's like, don't give a fuck. No nonsense,
Yeah.
just talks straight forward. Like the way he says things
Yeah.
is like, fuck you, I'm about to rock out, bitch. Like
Yeah.
he nailed it to me. Like he fucking nailed Johnny Silverhand. And I was like, damn, okay. Like, and you're right, I agree with you. They cast it for him and he knocked it out of the park.
Mm.
Certain actors have like way more range, right? They can play way fucking different types of roles. They can be sad, happy, blah, blah, blah. I just think Keanu, he's a great actor, but you gotta cast him for the
For
role.
that, yeah.
I've seen him in other things and been like,
They've
no, dude, like, no, no, no. He's not
I don't
real versatile, I don't think,
know how
anymore
many.
at least.
Yeah, I don't know how many more famous people there are in cast in Cyberpunk because I'm a bit ignorant to that. I do know obviously the
Ooh, oh,
DLC, which we'll
fuck.
go into.
Right,
Idris
Idris Elba,
Elba,
he's great. I
which
love
I love
Idris
anyway.
Elba. Yeah,
So
he's
I'm a
great.
bit of a simp for Idris anyway. So it was
Oh,
like
me too. He's fucking great.
and then
I
even
love Idris
before I
Elba.
played it, I was like, I'm siding with Idris, even if he's the big bad wolf and he
True, he's
kills
fine.
children and eats their hearts. I'm siding with him. He's
True.
my
I'm
boy. He's
riding
my
down
boy.
with
I'm
this,
doing
but
it.
he's cool. Yeah,
Um,
he's great. He's a
but
Brit.
I will
I
say
love Idris.
that going into the DLC, I was like, okay, I've loved the game up to now. The
Sure.
DLC, I've heard nothing but good things, but surely,
Yeah, oh, it was great.
is it going to
Oh, yeah, it
be
was awesome.
as good? The DLC is like the Witcher DLC. The Witcher 3 DLC is
Yes, it was
really fucking
phenomenal
good.
too.
I'd
It was
argue
great.
that this is
People have
better than
heard.
the Witcher DLC. It's so fucking
Really
good.
awesome, dude.
They
No,
could
it was
make
great.
they could make
It
a
was really
film.
good.
They could make a series out of Cyberpunk, a TV series. They could make a film out of the DLC.
And
It's so
I'll
fucking
admit,
good.
I'll admit, when I first heard of it, it was going to be like this government conspiracy with the president. I was like,
Sounds a bit
ooh.
cheesy.
I was like, it sounded cheesy, right? It sounded very like James, and I love James Bond, but it's like, this is cyberpunk. I don't know if I want this. I don't like V's involved with the president. I don't like all this. It feels too government. It feels too, but I kind of was like, this is pretty fucking
It's
good. I
awesome.
ended up liking the president. I was like,
Oh
okay,
really?
like, holy
Oh
shit.
mate,
Like,
we
well,
totally different things. I was
oh,
against
really?
the
You hate her?
president. Yeah.
She's really cocky and shitty, but no, but in the
To
beginning
begin,
though,
to begin
she
with, that's the way it portrays it in it. That she's the
true,
damsel in not damsel in distress because she has a
right.
gun, but you
True,
think,
but
oh
I didn't
fuck,
mind her though. I really didn't mind that she was like kind of like the formal relationship with her.
mm.
I'll admit I don't care about spoilers. I really don't care. But I didn't beat it. I'm trying to remember the point where I kind of fucking cooped it, but I gave up on it. But I loved it. I love
the
the original
the thing
Cyberpunk. I
with the
love the
DLC
DLC.
as
Wow,
well is
yep,
it introduces a character like Johnny, but for the DLC
sure,
in Songbird,
yeah, for
who's
sure.
like the woman who's like,
Oh yeah,
I can fix
Songbird.
you, and
Yep,
she's working with the government, but she's kind of gone against him, and that's what the whole DLC is about. And then you got
sure.
Idris, who is like a trusted agent who you end up being like working with. He
Yep.
and then obviously you got the president who
And
to
Johnny's
begin
still
with,
there too.
yeah,
He's not
Johnny
as
is
big as
in
a
and
role, but
out,
he's still there.
but
Yep.
yeah. So the variety in gameplay you get in the DLC is great. So you go from like you have there's races you can do, there's car bounties, so you can find random cars to go and collect. There's new like clothes, there's new types of weapons. There's new cars. There's a different samurai Porsche in the DLC as well.
Oh,
But
that's cool.
the best
Awesome.
part of the DLC for me, I hate stealth sections, but right at the end, you're going in to sneak in to go and get Songbird out, and there's this new like robot that and it basically turns the game into Alien Isolation for like the last
Oh,
half an hour,
really? It's like if
and
it
because
catches
you
you,
can't
it
kill
kills
it,
you
you can't
instantly.
kill it. It's like
Oh
unkillable,
god,
so you
yeah,
got to
I
hide
hate
from
that.
it. It's a
If
bit
it's done
annoying,
well, I don't mind that
but it's
shit,
actually
but
done pretty good. It's pretty
sometimes,
spooky at times.
oh, is it? Oh,
Yeah,
cool. Okay.
and the whole just like the vibe of the DLC is just done so well. Like it's from start to finish, you're immersed.
Oh, so okay, so they did that well.
So
Okay,
they did
that's
it
cool.
really well, and it doesn't just at the point where you're getting a bit frustrated. Oh, I don't want to hide from this anymore. It's over. It's done. You've done that bit.
Okay, so by the time, yeah, it doesn't
It's
overstay
maybe
its
like
welcome then.
40
It
minutes
kind of
to an
knows.
hour, if that. So
Okay,
compared to
cool.
like the rest of the game, which is like 60, 70 hours, depending on what you do,
Gotcha.
it's nothing. But yeah, the DLC Idris was so fucking good
Yeah, he's great. He's
in
a great
it.
actor.
All the characters. That's another thing. There wasn't any character in the game where I felt like they sound really out of place, and they sound like they're a bit.
Right. Oh
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
they're dedicated. Yeah, it
It
doesn't take you out of it. You're
you
like,
need
oh Jesus,
the only
you
thing
know.
that'll snap you out is maybe the occasional bug or texture not loading.
Yeah.
But the rest of the time I
Same here.
spent
Same here
playing
for
it,
me.
I was immersed. So, yeah, it's going from when it originally came out to what it is now. It's night and day for what it is. It's completely night and day.
Yeah,
It's
no,
a
I
totally
agree.
different
And
game.
and here's what I'll say, like for me, I definitely agree. It's much, much better than when it used to be. I haven't played it. It's probably been like, ooh, fuck me, man. It might even be like 8 months or so since I last played it.
Hmm.
So it's even probably a lot more updates and shit that I can like go and play and check out. It's probably a lot better even now. But like you said, it's definitely a lot better. But I remember how it was when it first came out.
Oh,
It was a fucking broken, buggy mess. I still loved it. I still kind of fought through it. You know, I didn't just give up on
yeah.
it, which I don't blame you. Like a lot of people did. A
No,
lot of people
I've
wanted
finished the
refunds. There's
game,
whole
but
scandals on that and shit.
yeah, I think if my main quest had a bugged, I wouldn't have finished it. But I was
Yeah,
invested in the story enough to see through the bugs. And I wanted to be that. I was that sort of person that I was like, I want to do all the quests and do everything so I can say that it's
yeah,
shit. And for a long
right.
time, I would have like if you'd have asked me 6 months ago, what do I rate Cyberpunk out of 10? I'd have said 6. I'd have
Yeah,
said
for
the
sure.
immersion's pretty cool. The soundtrack's fucking awesome. The graphics are nice, but it's very glitchy. Um, the characters are cool, but yeah, it's too buggy. I can't give it any more than a 6. Whereas now I'm
Yeah.
like, I can't give it any less than a 9. Like it's just so fucking good. Which is crazy to say that what point it was when it released to where it is now, and it's good that they've stuck with it and they've fixed it as opposed to just going, now we give in. We're just going to work on our next because it can't. They must have I'm guessing they maybe made money now on it, but for a long time this game was probably in a massive negative for them, and they've had to work hard, rightly so, to make that deficit back. But I do.
Yeah.
If you're thinking,
I'm curious to see what it's made now. I guess I can
mm,
kind of look at it real quick.
I wonder if it's got to have made money. It surely has, but
Oh
I
yeah.
bet it
Oh,
took a
absolutely,
while
for
for it
sure
to
by
make
now.
money. Um,
Yeah, that's true. That's probably a good
but
point.
yeah, I just wanted to talk about that because I played it recently and I was actually very surprised. And would I say it's in my top 10 of all time? Maybe it just sneaks in.
Ooh, really? It sneaks in. I don't know
Um,
if if to
it's
really
it's
break down
that
my
good
top 10,
because it's
I
as
don't
a
know,
overall
man.
package. Pardon me. As an overall package, it's rare that you get like for me, Mass Effect 1 to 3 is just perfection. So I love it all.
Oh yeah,
I
the
love the
Mass Effect
characters.
trilogy is
I love the
so fucking good.
customization,
It's
the
amazing.
builds.
Yep.
I love character build. I love after every mission, I go around my ship and talk to all my crew, see if everyone's
Yep.
okay,
Me too.
even if
Yep.
it's the same
Garrus.
conversations, because it's just cool.
Garrus
I
is
love,
so
I
was my
love
boy. But
the,
you're right.
I love
Everybody,
the
Thane,
aesthetic. I
Rex.
love, yeah, just everything
Oh
about
yeah,
Mass Effect.
everybody.
I'm
I loved
invested.
all of them.
This is the
All the
same.
characters were great.
Yeah, this is like
All
the
the
same
characters were great in
level.
Mass Effect. Yeah,
So it's
I agree.
like
I can see that.
I can't not rate it a
I've
9.
seen.
You know what I
See,
mean?
to me, I don't think it's as good as all the Mass Effects.
Oh
Like
no, I
I
wouldn't.
can't say
I
that.
wouldn't
To
say
me, but
personally. It's not as in my eyes. Mass Effect 1 is one of my favorite games ever. I
Sure.
wouldn't say it's better than Mass Effect 1 or 2, but it's up there as a game on its own and an RPG. It's one of the best RPGs I've played.
Okay.
Like,
Oh yeah,
definitely.
baby.
I
Big
would
words.
easily say it's
It's a
better
great
than.
game. It is
As much
great.
as I love
To
Oblivion,
me,
it's better than Oblivion.
yeah, I agree. I'd rather play this
It's
than Oblivion
definitely
again
better than
for sure.
Skyrim because Oblivion's better than
Yeah.
Skyrim in my eyes. Is it better than
I
Fallout?
loved Skyrim back in the day, but yeah,
But I
I don't
prefer
know. Like,
Oblivion to
is it?
Skyrim though. I'm more
Do you?
immersed. Yeah, I'm definitely more immersed
Yeah.
in Oblivion.
Okay.
But again, I've not played Skyrim for a long time, and I've seen
Okay.
Skyrim that much that I'm kind of like
Yeah, I
desensitized
love
to it.
Skyrim. It's a great game, but I'm sick of it. Yeah, I just
So
can't.
whereas
I
with
can't
this, it's
anymore.
a bit like I've kind of been watching some more stuff on it. Since
Yeah.
I've played it, I've got a bit of a kick for it, and I was even thinking of doing like an off-stream save of just doing a totally different build.
Are you doing
Um,
like the remake, like the
no,
new
no,
one?
of Cyberpunk. I was just going to do like a different build
Oh, Cyberpunk.
offline.
I'm sorry. Gotcha.
Um, I
Okay.
definitely will play the Oblivion remake or remaster or whatever. But
Okay.
yeah, so I thought I'd go through that because
Sure.
it looked well.
Yeah. To me, I'd give it, if you want me to rate it, like I'd give it like an 8 out of 10, I'd say. Like I love it. I think it's a great game. I just still think like I could probably nitpick it and find things that still annoy me about it, and I just still feel like it's still got this taste in my mouth from just the original.
That's why I
And
can't. That's why I can't give it a perfect.
like
It's
I
not a
was
perfect game
so
by any means because it's yeah.
just to quickly go over, like I was so fucking pumped for this game, man. Like, dude, like it was, again, I loved Witcher 3. Witcher 3 is one of my top
Yeah.
favorite games of all time. You know, CD Projekt Red, to me, they could do no wrong. I was so fucking ready for this. I remember having conversations with Otis about this where we used to work, and I'd be like, dude, I can't wait. He's like, I don't know. He's like being a fucking naysayer, and I'm like, "Fuck you, man! It's gonna be fucking great. It's CD Projekt Red, man. How can you say that?" And he's just like, "I don't know. You've got all these expectations. I'm just saying." Like he was just trying to just kind of fuck with me, you know. But he's like, "I hope it's good. I hope it's good." But anyways, so I was so ready, and I remember talking to my other buddy in a call, and I was like, "Dude." I'm like, dude, what if it's bad? I'm like, what if my expectations are so high? Like, it looks so good. And he goes, I know, I hear you, man, but it's CD Projekt Red. It's gonna be awesome. You know, like it's just the same dumb shit, right? Like just don't think like that. And you know, they've delayed it and delayed it. Like, dude, it was so hilarious how much they'd fucking delayed it by the time it finally came out.
They should have
And I
just
still
stopped fucking announcing
and
dates and just said,
exactly,
"Look,
just
it's
stop.
delayed
Just say
indefinitely.
we're
It's gonna come
yeah,
out, but we
yep,
need
it's gonna
time."
come out when we're ready, but we need time. Make it perfect. Give them another year. It sucks. People are gonna be pissed,
Yep.
but they should have done it. And they
It's
should
gonna
have just
happen
went
with
full blown
GTA.
on it.
There's no way
You think
GTA comes
so?
out in May.
I kind of agree. I hate to say. I think like September, even if I think it's gonna be next year, but even if
Th-
it's not like November or Christmas or some shit,
That's the
it wouldn't
sort of
surprise
game
me.
that is gonna have people that don't play games play it, and if it's
Yeah. Oh,
not
for
good,
sure. It's
it
gonna be
needs to
popular
be
culture.
perfect. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
'cause there's people that have a PS5 that just use it to watch Netflix and play
Sure.
FIFA or play
Yeah,
Madden or
for sure.
whatever,
And they'll
and
play it.
they'll definitely
It's like Call
play.
of Duty.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like a game for everybody,
yeah,
kind
yeah,
of.
for
Everybody kind of
sure.
plays it. Oh, I love Grand Theft Auto. I fucking love GTA. I said on the other on Dim Frenemies, I said, which is the other podcast I'm on. For people that are like, what's that? But I do it with Otis, Otis Danny. I said that if they put in the ID verification, I will not play it.
Yeah,
I will
really.
not play it. I will not buy it. I boycott it. I said I boycott it, and I stand by that. I
I
stand by
agree.
that on this
I think
podcast.
it's
I will not buy it.
I personally, after playing GTA
I am
4,
not a
I'm
liar.
interested, but I hated GTA 5. I did not like it. I like the online. I played a lot of the online, but not like the content that you would think of the online. I love just driving around and trolling people. I didn't do any. I
Yeah,
thought the missions and the
yeah,
money
for
was
sure.
just shit. I had a friend that just
Yeah,
grinded the
it
fuck
was
into the
okay.
money very early days. That wasn't for me. I just yeah. So
I like doing some of the missions with friends, but yeah, I'm like, You're right.
I just
They
wanted a
got
good
old
time.
real fast, dude. The most fun we had, and I told the same story. Was Cops and Crooks,
Yeah, yeah.
dude. It was
It's
fucking
so good.
amazing. All of our buddies would get together and like would just fucking chase each other down, and we're trying to get to like, oh fuck, he's over there, and then then you're like in a car, and all of a sudden you're trying to get to a boat. It just turned into heat. Like you're in this fucking battle, you're fighting each other back and forth. Like, oh, Cops and Crooks was so much
Oh
fucking
yeah.
fun, man. So they hopefully with 6 they bring that shit back, and
Well,
people will say it was in 5, it got added later. I don't know, man. It wasn't in at launch, and I just lost interest in it by then, I guess. But and I loved 5. I loved GTA 5, but I didn't play the online much. You know, I kind of dabbled in it. So
I just found, having played GTA 4 recently, I always thought
yeah,
that
that's
the
right. You just did it
story in
on
GTA
stream.
4 was
I love Nico.
yeah,
I
he's a
thought I
great,
liked the story.
he's a
I thought it
really
was
good
good.
character.
He was a great character. I always loved
Um,
Nico.
and I
And
like
Roman,
in
he was annoying, but I
yeah,
kind of learned to like him.
the thing with
Yeah, it took a
4 is
while.
well, I didn't realize a lot of the choices you make do impact the story. I never realized that
Oh,
until I played
sure.
it now.
Huh. I don't know if yeah,
So,
I
like,
wouldn't
if
know
you
that
choose to
either.
kill
Shit.
someone in a certain mission, that'll have a repercussion later on in the story.
Oh,
So
no
it
shit.
basically it boils down to who dies at the end, Roman or
Okay.
Nico's girlfriend. Um, so
Oh.
I got the what I would class as the good ending because Roman survived. So I think he would cherish his family over his girlfriend, even though he loved or he really liked
True.
his girlfriend and he's upset by it. I think that's better than his family dying.
Was she why was she
Sh-
die? Like why
Um,
did he have to pick? I don't remember.
so I think it's just the choice you make on a
Okay,
mission.
sure.
And basically,
Oh, okay.
you choose to screw over a certain gang, and then that gang,
Okay.
if you choose to side, basically, there's a guy who you work for, who the whole game you get fucked over by the Russians, and then later on in the game, the guy's like, I need to go and work with the Russians and do this job for him. I know you don't get on, but go and do it.
Oh, you gotta do it,
And
motherfucker.
Nico's like, I don't want to do that. Well, you will do it, or I'll put a hit out on you. So then you have a choice. Do
Okay.
I go and attack the Russians and kill them because I know where they are now, or do I go to the place where they told me to do this job? So I went and killed the Russians because
Okay.
they're the bad
Yeah,
guys
fuck
in it.
that.
And then
Yeah.
what happens is the guy that told you to go and do that job ends up doing a drive-by
Oh.
at Roman's wedding, and
Oh, I
if
remember
and he
this.
shoots the
I
drive-by
remember
ends up killing
this.
her.
What a
But I think if you do
dick.
the other
Yeah.
way, I think the Russians end up trying to
Oh,
do a hit on Nico and kill Roman instead.
Roman. I
So I think
gotcha.
that's the
Okay.
difference. But it's cool. Like there's little world building things like that. Whereas in GTA 5, all the characters are so over the top. It's like we're watching a fucking. It's like we're in a sitcom. You know what I mean? Everyone's
Yeah,
so
I can see your
exaggerated at times. Whereas
yeah,
I
I can see your
felt
point.
in
I
4,
loved them. I still loved all the
there's a couple of
characters.
characters
I
like
love Trevor. I
Brucey.
love Mike.
Yeah, like I liked Mike. I think he's the most
I still
relatable. But
Franklin. I still like Franklin. I
yeah,
loved his friend too, dude. I
yeah,
did
his
love
friend's
them. Their
cool.
banter back and forth. I
Yeah,
can't fucking remember his name, but their banter back and forth. Obviously, I can't say any of it, but
yeah.
it's so fucking funny. He's like, I can't. I wish I can't say it, but it's
No,
so
no.
fucking
The
good
start
back
of
and
that
forth,
game
man.
is good when you're playing
It's
as
right. The
Franklin.
start is
It's
great.
great.
Yeah. Oh, Franklin. Yeah, Franklin. And I liked that. But the cool thing about 5, I loved that where you could just
Mm.
switch to any of the characters. That was like the first time that
And they
I
might be
felt
like
like
mid police chase or
that was
something. That was cool.
right. Trevor could be like in the middle of the fucking ocean or some
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Like he could be in some crazy places and shit. Like, see, that's where I loved 5, and I was so like enraptured with the characters. What could they be doing? What's the story gonna amount to? I loved the heists. I loved like it felt like Heat. It felt like Heat. It felt like Snatch. It felt like
Mm.
all these different movies kind of smashed into one, and all the different characters like Trevor, even though he's so despicable and vile and gross, I loved him. You know what I mean? He was intense and crazy. And then you learn to like this, they have this like past with Michael, and he finds out that Michael faked his own death and,
Mm.
kind of he betrayed the gang to try to get out. And so I love this backstory and what it turns into and the crescendo and the true ending you get in 5 where you can like betray each other
Yeah.
and it's kind of shitty, or you can be like, hey, or you can be like, you know what, guys? Do y'all want to just go kill all the motherfuckers that have been fucking us over the entire game?
Yeah.
And they're just like, yeah. He goes, I'll kill this person, this person, this person. You kill this person, this, and they just go, okay, break. And that's it. You go to each person and you just fucking kill all the fucking
Yeah.
people. It's kind of cool. Like it's kind of that moment where it's like you've got three badass motherfuckers and the viewer, let's say you're watching a movie and you're just like, why don't they just kill them?
Yeah.
Why don't they just, and that's what the game kind of does. Maybe it called a cop out. Maybe it's silly, but you know what? I kind of liked it. They were just like, fuck this. Do you want to just kill all the motherfuckers that been fucking with us? And they're like, yeah. And that's it. And I loved it. And they killed each other's enemies. You know what I mean? It was kind of weird. Like they, it was like they went after because to kind of throw them off. So it was cool. And I just felt like, and I see what you mean. They were characters for sure. But I also loved they each had different abilities. You know, like Mike had the slow motion, Max Payne shit. Franklin had the badass. You driving with Franklin was the most fun because you could use slow motion and weave in and out.
Yep.
Like if you felt like you felt like a badass, you couldn't. It was hard to crash with him. That's why I love driving as Franklin. And Trevor just was going berserk. You know, like so. I did. That's what I loved about 5. But 4, I agree more or less. I loved Nico. I loved the city. I felt like the combat and the physics were really cool. Like 4 was just awesome.
It was like a realistic take on it.
Yeah, I agree.
Although what I will say about 4 before we move on is the easiest GTA I've ever played. I've died twice.
I know we're talking about GTA in the main game.
I died twice. Once was because at the start,
it's pretty easy.
I was chasing someone on a crane and I sprinted into him, knocked him off, and then flew off myself. And then the second time I died, I think I just got shotgunned in a mission. But the game is so easy, like. It literally for GTA, there was no level.
The story.
There was no level where I really struggled. I was on it for like an hour. Like I did every mission within like 1 or 2 tries.
Yep. See, I think 5 had some really cool missions where you were doing different. I remember at one point like you're on a 4-wheeler and you're fucking trying to keep up with a plane. Like it had some cool Mission Impossible style
where you're in the fucking
missions.
armor with the miniguns is cool in 5. That's the mission I remember.
That's what I mean. Like 5 had some cool missions and stuff. So it wasn't perfect, you know what I mean, but I don't know. I loved 5. So that's why I have faith in Rockstar because Red Dead Redemption and 1 and 2 were both amazing, and so I feel like I just
LA
give
Noire
them the
2.
benefit of the
Give us
doubt.
LA Noire 2 instead of GTA 6, please.
Dude, nah, fuck you. No.
Doubt.
LA Noire was so fucking boring.
Mate, LA Noire's amazing.
It was fucking bullshit. No, okay, LA Noire was
Sounds
cool.
like someone doesn't know when someone's lying.
Yeah, doubt.
Your mum's a whore. No, actually, that's not a lie.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
Your mum's not a whore.
You got me. You fucking got me, detective. She's a fucking hoe. She fucking sucks everyone dry. But dude, okay, I liked LA Noire fine. It was cool. It looked great for its time. It was cool. I liked the story.
Well,
but
it was Rockstar, but
it
was a different studio, I think. Rockstar published, but it was someone else running it, so
you're
kind
right,
of not Rockstar.
No, it wasn't a bad game by any means. The story was really good. It was very much like LA
amazing.
Confidential, murder mystery. The ending I thought was stupid.
Yeah,
the ending was shit.
Actually, the whole thing of Cole cheats on his wife and then gets kicked out of the force. What the fuck's that about? I get back then cheating on your wife is fucking wrong. I'm not saying
wrong,
do it,
of course,
but I'm saying do you deserve to lose everything for it? You deserve to lose your wife and your house, but you don't deserve to lose your fucking job and everything else. So
that's ridiculous.
I don't. Maybe it was like that back then. I'm not that old. I don't
maybe
know.
It was. I don't know. That's a good point. But you shouldn't lose your fucking job. Nah. It's nothing. No, I agree.
Maybe it was.
You're scummy. That's a scumbag shit to do. But
yeah. I think we've spoke about everything. The last thing I was going to go into Switch 2, but maybe we can do that another day because
no problem.
I don't like it. Fuck Nintendo. I can't be bothered to even talk about you.
I know.
Fuck you and your fucking shitty 2-game system and Cyberpunk at 20 FPS in 2025.
Yeah, no shit. In the year of our Lord 2025. Cyberpunk at 36 frames per second. No, I'm good.
Tom did say he's playing Cyberpunk on it and he's good, but Tom, he's like me with Resident Evil, Final Fantasy. I'm very fucking rose-tinted glasses. Don't ask.
Sure.
You're better asking someone who's a casual as opposed to someone who's a fanboy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah,
I agree.
Fuck Nintendo.
I think you can love things and still criticize them.
Yeah,
it's fine.
I
People get so butthurt.
I'm going to say the word, Coops. Rebirth. We can't go into a tangent here, right?
No,
we don't have enough
we
time.
won't.
But
I know.
Rebirth, we're
We already
very
did that.
critical over Rebirth, so we're definitely
Absolutely.
not.
We loved Final Fantasy VII. I love it to this day. Love even the first one was good, but yeah. Rebirth, exactly. Yep. Lots of
Pile
problems
of
with
shit.
Rebirth, man. We can go way into that again. Fucking
But yeah,
K-hole with that shit.
the last thing to talk about today is the collective shout, or as I called it,
Yeah, let's
collective
do it,
gaming.
man.
I got it wrong. Kind of goes hand in hand with ID verification, but then we got
Yeah.
kind of sidetracked and went into other things.
Hey, before we get into that deeply, do you mind if I take a quick break?
Yeah,
Just a
if
quick
you want to
breather.
take,
Let me
in
stand up
fact,
real
if you
quick.
want to take a quick break, I could just chat
Okay.
for 5 or 10 or whatever.
Yeah, if you want
just
to do
about
that.
whatever.
Okay,
Yeah.
is that cool?
Yeah.
Yeah, just give me a
Yeah, it's
break.
fine.
I just
You
gotta
take your
refresh my
time.
water and
Yeah, no
okay.
problem, mate.
Yep,
Take it.
I'll be right back then.
Take your time on.
Awesome.
So while Coops has gone, we're going to talk about his mum.
No, I heard that shit. I fucking heard that shit.
No, I'll
Right,
probably chat about Metal Gear or something. Because
what?
Metal Gear's to
Give
come.
me like 10 minutes.
Yeah, no problem. So this month is Metal Gear. At the end of the month, I say the end of the month. I ain't gonna be playing it until. Let me check my calendar. It's on my phone. This is very professional of me right now. I'm going to be playing it on the 1st of September. I've got 3 days booked off. So only 3 days could book off in together. And I'm working the Sunday. So it would have made no sense for me to start it on Friday. And we've got family up. From what I've seen, some animations that I've seen of it look a little bit janky. I'm not going to lie. But then I've also seen other things and I've heard things which are really promising. I'm trying not to get too excited. Just like Silent Hill 2 Remake, I looked at the first bit of gameplay. I thought, this looks terrible. The gameplay looked awful. And then I watched a later look at it and I was really impressed. And that's it. I just shut myself off from it then. I blocked it on X at the time. I didn't read any articles. I didn't watch any YouTube videos covering it or any exclusive gameplay. I then played it on release and fucking loved Silent Hill 2 Remake. I thought it was really good. It's not as good as the original. I don't think anything beats the. It's very rare a remake beats the original. It's probably only happened once or twice, but in that case, it definitely wasn't as good as the original. But it was as good as what we could have hoped for. I'm hoping with this. Obviously, Kojima's not involved. He wrote this. I think he would have loved to get his hands on a one-for-one remake to be able to direct certain scenes in a certain way. So that's a shame. You can love Kojima. He's like Marmite, isn't he? You love or you hate him. I personally love him. I've never played Police Notes. I think is it called Police Notes? I'd love to play it. There's a local translated version. I'd love to play it. I will play it one day on stream. But yeah, Kojima's one of them. You either love him or you hate him. I don't think there's any in between. I don't know anyone that's like, oh, he's all right. We all know the type of games he makes. He made Death Stranding most recently, which we are going to do a Fluffcast on. That'd be nice to do a little announcement. I've already spoke to Coops about this, but we will be doing a Fluffcast in the future on Death Stranding 2. We're just waiting for Coops to finish it. I don't care about spoilers. I'm going to play it later in the year, but I don't care. It's going to get spoiled at some point anyway, so I don't care. But we're going to have Coops, we're going to have Keanu, and we're going to have JP all on to discuss everything Death Stranding, what they thought about Death Stranding 2. A bit like what we did with Rebirth. So it'd be nice to get two people on. Obviously, Keanu was on the first ever Fluffcast. So we've got some questions that we're going to ask every guest that we have on, because we will have guests going forwards. But the first couple, obviously, we're just going to be like this, chatting or whatever, just me and Coops. Maybe we get someone on who's a semi-regular host, but I don't know. I don't mind. I just don't want to. I already feel bad. I mean, it's 5 a.m. now for me. Well, actually, it's 5:30 for me now. I don't feel bad me being up this late. This is a sacrifice I make because Coops is fucking dad to 2 kids and a husband, and it's a Saturday. It's a Saturday now. All I'm gonna do is get up in 4 hours time and play Pokemon. But yeah, we're gonna do a Death Stranding Fluffcast that's coming up very soon. So keep your eyes on the channel for that. I'm sure I'll announce it when it's close to the time. But going back to Metal Gear, obviously Kojima's not involved, which is a shame. He's never going to be involved, though. He's never going to work with Konami again, is he? But I hope that they've not changed anything story-wise. I think the Metal Gear as a whole is incredible. I think it's one of those. It's a bit like how Marvel is now. To understand Marvel and how it is, and to get the whole picture, you have to watch everything. You have to watch the films, the series, the fucking spin-offs, you know what I mean? You have to watch everything. Metal Gear is very much the same. So for years, I never fully understood the Metal Gear story, fully. And then I did my franchise run 3 years ago now. 3 years ago, I think. We did it. And we played every single Metal Gear Solid, canon Metal Gear Solid game, should I say. So we started at Metal Gear for the NES. Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake, which in my opinion is one of the best retro games you could play. When I say retro, I mean like NES era of games. Obviously, retro now could mean PS3 back. But yeah, going from that era, so going from Metal Gear all the way up to Phantom Pain, obviously Metal Gear Survive isn't a thing. That's an owl. That's how late it is. That's how early it is. The fucking owl is waking everyone up in the morning. But yeah, going from start to finish, it's a full circle. It kind of is perfect how it ends, because it ends where it begins. It literally ends at Metal Gear. Because spoiler for the end of Phantom Pain, your big boss or big boss in the place escapes me. Outer Haven, and you can hear gunshots in the background and a lot of fighting, which clearly means they're under attack. Who attacks Outer Haven and kills Big Boss or fights Big Boss? Solid Snake. So it's great to see that it comes full circle. It's kind of poetic. I'd have loved, like in an ideal world, if I could end world hunger or have Kojima have stayed on with Konami for a few more years and remake Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake. It'd be tough to choose, to be honest. It would really be tough. Because I think those games remade and modern will be incredible. So yeah, I love Metal Gear. It's one of my favorite series. I have every Metal Gear Solid game on that shelf. Canon Metal Gear Solid game, that is. Not every Metal Gear Solid game, apart from Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake. That's the only one I need. So yeah, I am very excited for the remake. If it's a 1-for-1 remake, and from what I've heard, items are in the same place as the OG, the same tricks work for the most part, so it's going to be very good. I can see myself doing multiple playthroughs of it. Yeah, I'm so excited. It is as well. It's one of those games, we spoke about it with Last of Us, but I feel like Metal Gear has always pushed the boundaries on any system. Even look at the PS4 with Phantom Pain. Phantom Pain, a lot of people will probably say it's one of the worst ones, but for me, I love Metal Gear, and I would argue it's up there with Metal Gear Solid, which is my favorite. Phantom Pain's incredible. It's so good. It's storytelling. You feel like Big Boss. Like, you feel badass, man. You feel like, oh, there's 10 dudes. It's okay, I'm Big Boss. I'm just going to take them out. Like, it's so good. So yeah, I hope they capture that in this, and I hope that, obviously, with Snake Eater, it's the first one canonly. That's why I think they've decided to remake this one. Not only because with Silent Hill, that was also the most popular Silent Hill, you would argue, is Silent Hill 2. Metal Gear Solid 3, you would argue, is the most popular. So it makes sense that they're remaking the most popular, but also, as confusing as Metal Gear Solid is, Metal Gear Solid 3 is technically the first one, because this is before his Big Boss. This is the birth of Big Boss. This is his mission. Sorry, I've got, like, I don't know. I just need to eat something. I've got acid reflux, but I'm good. But But yeah, this is the birth. This is how he becomes Big Boss. This is his mission that gets him to that. So I'm very excited. I'm going to watch all the cutscenes. I hope all the little tricks that I remember from playing it originally are still in. I'm thinking of replaying the original, maybe the week before, because I love Metal, and I watched Ruthers play it. Ruthers played it for the first time recently. It was so good to watch someone play a game that they're not used to. Like, they don't, like, Ruthers doesn't do stealth. So it was so good to watch him try and figure things out and do things and kind of adapt to things. It was great. So with this, I hope he actually plays the remake, since he's just played the original, because he will know, because it's fresh in his mind, how different it is, and he'll be able to say, well, I've done this, I know what to do next. So yeah, I'm very excited. It is one of my most anticipated games of the year. I would say, other than Metal Gear Solid, my most anticipated game other than Metal Gear Solid is either Silent Hill F, which I've heard some things about. That's we'll definitely, me and Coops will talk about that on another Fluffcast. But people have had hands on with it, and it's a lot more action focused. There's no radio that tells you about enemies being close. There's apparently things to increase stats, which sounds more Souls-like than anything. Which is interesting if they're going to do that, but I get it. It's not Silent Hill 4. It's not Silent Hill 5. It's not Silent Hill. It's a side Silent Hill. So it makes sense if they're going to do a Souls-like for one, let it be this. But in a way, I just want spooky vibes, man. I want a scary game. In my opinion, Silent Hill, there's only 3 good Silent Hill games, which are the original 3, 1, 2, and 3. Silent Hill 4 onwards, they lose track of what was great about the games. They get their own story mixed up, convoluted in ways. So, yeah, I'm hopeful for it, but after what I've heard, maybe not too hopeful. I'm kind of not going to lose sleep and the night before waiting to play it. But the other game, my most anticipated game of the year, funnily enough, is another remake. Other than, I forgot. Ghost of Yotai would be probably my most anticipated game. But my most anticipated game, which is also a remake that I was thinking of, is Final Fantasy Tactics, which I'm a massive Final Fantasy fan, as everyone knows. Coops is also, don't think Coops is that bothered about Tactics, but I never played original Tactics. I was planning on playing Tactics anyway this year, but as soon as this got announced, pardon me, I decided to take pretty much delay when I'm going to start playing JRPGs, because when we get into JRPGs, that's the first game we're going to play, I think. We're going to go in with Final Fantasy Tactics. It's going to be a bit of a crazy end of the year for games, because Horror Month is going to basically mean that we can't play Ghost of Yotai on release. We can't play Final Fantasy Tactics on release. I'm definitely playing Ghost of Yotai as the minute Horror Month ends. We're going to start it. It's going to take every ounce of my body to not boot Ghost of Yotai up off stream, but I'm not gonna, because I want us to experience that together as stream. I think it'd be quite a cool thing, because Ghost of Tsushima is always a game I hold close to my heart, because it's the game I got affiliated on Twitch. So I have good memories of that game. Also, it's one of my favorite games ever. It sounds like I fucking suck every game off, but genuinely, Ghost of Tsushima is up there. It's, again, another very rare. I give 10 out of 10. It's a 10 out of 10 for me. It's incredible, everything about that game. So yeah, Ghost of Yotai and Final Fantasy Tactics, I'm very much looking forward to. Is there anything else to talk about? I could go into the Switch stuff, to be honest, while Coops is away, and then when he's back, I'll just put a pin in it. But what I was going to mention with the Switch 2, is the whole game. I've been looking into it, and the whole game cartridge shit. So, as we know, some games are being sold as just full on game, but like, for example, a new Octopath Traveler got announced. A lot of Switch games that are going to go to the Switch 2 are saying that it is a how do they say it? It's not a game code, but it's like a digital version of a game, but on a cartridge, which to me takes away the whole purpose of a digital purchase. For me, I buy digital so I can keep certain games sealed. So whenever I buy a Final Fantasy, if it's a new one, I buy it physical, keep it sealed, and then I buy it digital because I'm a goblin and that's what they want to play. But it's just ease in it. Rather than me having to go or rely on Amazon delivering it on time for me to play it on release day, I like to have it downloaded at midnight so that if I am streaming and I've got the next day off work, I'll just do an all-nighter. So yeah, I kind of like the idea of digital for that. Obviously, we could go into a whole fucking can of worms with the stop killing games thing. I get why Nintendo do it this way, but it seems like they came up with a really good idea, but then completely missed the mark because you have to remove these. I get it. It's so that you can borrow your digital game to your friends. Cool idea, right? But for me, you have to download the game then. So it's like, what happens in the years to come when the Switch 2 servers are gone? We're already seeing that when the Xbox servers went down for the 360, the store, the 360 physical games went up in price because that's the only way to play them now. Unless you've downloaded them and got them on a hard drive. But guess what? Once that hard drive's gone, bye-bye. You won't be able to download them again. So, yeah, I think it's where we're going, clearly. You look at physical. I'm obviously a physical enthusiast. But it's hard to argue and to see why they should bother to keep supplying when the demand for digital is up here and the demand for physical is probably down here in comparison. Like, who's buying Call of Duty physical? No one. You know what I mean? I don't think anyone's buying a Call of Duty or a FIFA physical anymore. It's rare. I think some supermarkets will buy copies in, but I remember back in the day doing midnight launches and going and getting COD. Mate, I'd never do a midnight launch now. It's pointless. So I can see why they've done this, and it does seem a neat way, but why not just make your shit digital and let us do account share? Just let us do that. Rather than do this stupid fucking cartridge shit that you have to take out your thing and then download the game anyway. The reason why a lot of these games are on as a game, not a game cartridge, but a game key, I think that's what it's called, a game key, is because the cartridges apparently for the Switch, there's only one type. There's only one company that does them apparently, and there's one type, and they're like 64 gig. So some of these games for Switch are like,
I'm back.
Yo, I'll
Sorry.
I'll kill this conversation in a minute. I was just chatting the Switch thing while you were coming back.
No, you're good. You're good. Go ahead.
But some of these games on Switch are probably 10 gig. I mean, look at Donkey Kong. It's good Donkey Kong got a physical release on the games on the disc, but the game can't be fucking 64 gig. It's 20 gig at most, 30 gig maybe at a push.
I just look it up too.
So
Bonanza, DK Bonanza.
So I can see why they don't want to put every game on a full thing because they're having to pay for the 64 gig card to then put a 10 gig card on a 10 gig game on it, and then it's
8.5 gigs. Is what it says. That's from AI.
Fuck. Yeah, so they're wasting potentially their 50 gig, and I can see why they're pissed off. But you're also Nintendo. You're a multi-billion-pound company. I'm pretty sure. Nintendo a billion-pound company, right? Surely.
Oh, they have to be.
Fucking pay the person who made the 64 gig and went, can you make one that's 10 gig, that's 20 gig, 30 gig, 40 gig, up to 100 gig, right?
Nintendo Network.
So that we can put every game on a physical release, and we can, because Nintendo were the leading people in physical media. Every game for the Switch, pretty much, physical. You look at like Chained Echoes, you can't buy that shit physical anywhere.
No, that's ridiculous. 108.63 billion. That's according to AI.
I was actually contemplating whether they were billionaires, and no, they're at 108 times. Yeah, so
it makes perfect sense why every games have to be $90.
Yeah,
it makes perfect sense.
Miyamoto, you tight fuck. get your hands in your pocket and fucking keep physical media alive because you're the only fucking console that gives a shit about it, and now you're being goblins like everyone
I don't
else.
understand this. Yeah, where this greed comes?
And it's
It's
pure.
got to be. Is it from someone new?
No,
Is it from
it's
some
just
new
pure greed and
executive
laziness.
asshole though?
They don't
But
want to
who's the
spend.
main? There's got to be a culprit. There's got
It's Miyamoto.
normally it's some fucking. Is it Is it really
I don't know.
Miyamoto? Isn't
I think he's up there, right? I don't know.
You fucking dick. You say it so confidently. It's definitely Miyamoto,
Yeah, it's
bro.
definitely him.
I can tell you.
He
He's got a nice
he
face.
drop kicked that
Yeah,
baby
he
down the stairs.
created Mario.
Yeah.
Yeah, he created Mario, and but he seems like a nice guy. But now he's greedy as fuck. Like he wants all your
I just
money.
think
What's all that fucking
it's
money?
just greed, and I'd like it that their first party at the minute seem to be all on cartridge and on like Cyberpunk. It's all on. It's on the cartridge. The entire game plus DLC on the cartridge.
Yeah,
which is
no,
pretty
CD
incredible.
Projekt Red was cool with it.
So
They
were very much
cool
like,
with
we
that.
want this game on there so that
And plus they have GOG, you know, and I like GOG. I don't really use it much, but I do like it. So
yeah,
I use Steam more than
to
anything.
put a pin in it, fuck Nintendo.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't understand. They make plenty of money. So many companies just become so fucking greedy. I mean, yes, I know it's like duh, and it's been happening forever. But when to me, it's like you can have the best of both worlds. You can make plenty of fucking money and still have a good reputation.
Yep.
Back when Nintendo had Reggie Fils-Aimé, you don't think they weren't making tons of fucking money? Of course they were. But Reggie was fucking cool. They had a good reputation. You know, he was funny. You know what? Love him or hate him. Some people fucking, but I liked him. I thought he was okay, and Nintendo had a good reputation back then. And you know, it just makes no sense to throw it in the trash when you can have and still make plenty of fucking money. You know, it's like the same thing. Not to go off on a tangent, I won't go off on a tangent, but it's the same thing as like the crypto shit and the rug pulls and all these people fucking over their communities and shit. Like, just it just doesn't make sense to me to throw all that shit away just to make some fucking money when you have plenty of money.
That it's not even guaranteed to make the money you're in your head. You're building up. It's going to be millions, and you're ripping off. Like your entire community, which is hundreds of thousands of people potentially, for 10 grand.
Oh, millions,
you know what I mean?
for Nintendo
for 10 grand, because not all your fans are gonna put into this crypto coin or whatever you're doing. It's gonna be a handful.
True. And for crypto, yeah. Okay,
sorry, that's what I was on about.
No. I see what you're saying. I see what you're
saying. To rug pull on they are your loyal list of fans because they're buying into something. They're buying into an idea. Like, for me, it's so cool if I play a game
and all that
and
shit.
Someone goes,
CoffeeZilla for president. I think that man should be the fucking president of the United States. I fucking love CoffeeZilla. He goes after all those people, those fucking grifters.
And you can see it coming a mile away when they do it. Like, he's so bad.
He's like, don't get coffee. He's like, I told him not to do it. He's like, I'm not gonna do it. It's cool, man. Trust me. I know it's a joke.
And then next day,
I'm doing it for the lulz. It's fire. And then they fucking drop this shit and rug pull it. Make tons of money.
It's just, it's so bad. And it goes to show you, like, a lot of people online are just they're
scum.
Pure greed, man. They're just in it for money, and like, it's.
But anyways, like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you download to the donate to the Patreon, the PayPal
down below. Enter the code in the dollar sign, and then 6114 is the code for today. Enter some security information, take out a bank loan, and boom.
Exactly. Just gonna do a face scan. A thumb prick. Just prick your thumb. Put blood on there.
ID verification, please. Send me your AI selfies so I can.
I need a picture of your face, but I also need a picture of your cock. And like put them next to each other.
And if you don't have a cock, then go and find someone that's got a cock and get a picture for me, please.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. That's fucking vile, but it's where it's headed, baby. They're making the fucking frogs gay. Man, I'm telling you, it's going that way, bro.
But yeah,
it's getting weird.
Switch 2.
It's getting weird.
It's fucking weird. It's like I don't even want to talk about Pirate Software anymore. Switch 2 and Pirate Software. If I could put two things into a safe and lock them away forever.
Pirate Software, though.
It'd be both of them.
I hear you.
I'd let Pirate Software bring his game out on a Switch 2 and then fucking lock him in a room forever and throw away the fucking key. Like, obviously, give him unlimited food and drink. You know, I'm not going to lock him away and kill him. But lock him away so he's gone, and I don't have to see another fucking clip. We're just talking.
I worked at Blizzard for 7 years.
Fuck
I'm a first, second generation Blizzard employee. Dude, I want to get a picture, or not a picture, I'm sorry, a t-shirt of his fucking face on it with like all the quotes of all the shit he said. One of them was like, wait a minute. He said that fucking constantly. Wait a minute. When he's like fucking playing like
Well, let
Outer
me just bring up
Wilds
Paint.
or fucking bringing up Microsoft
Actually,
Paint.
eat
That'd
my
be a big
entire
one.
ass.
Always using Paint. Yeah, eat my entire ass. Those are all. I have to think like I'm fucking. My brain's like half shot right now, but like to think of Pirate Software quotes. There's so many good ones, dude. Wait a minute. And then there was a God. What wasn't? I can't think of it right now, but yeah, dude. There's so many good ones from him, but yeah, dude. He's a fucking joke. He's another one.
I'm sure we'll talk about him again, but I don't.
Oh yeah, for sure. No, I hear you. Definitely. Like everyone's kind of that's not that it's run its course because I hate. Here's the thing. I don't just want him to be able to move on. He is fucking.
He needs to be responsible for what he's
dick.
done and
he
what
needs
he's
to
said.
be held responsible at this point. He said so much shit. He's claimed he was swatted, which okay, that's terrible. But at this point, he's the boy that cried wolf. He's lied about so many fucking things. He is a pathological liar. Like literally every story he's ever told is some sort of half truth.
Yeah, because he said he left Ludwig's. Oh, we're going on a tangent. We have to pin it after this.
I know, dude. I know.
He said he left Ludwig's fucking gaming company because
Tangent the podcast is what it should be called.
Their games were getting review bombed because of him. And you look at the reviews around the time, and they were not getting review bombed. There was literally no more negative reviews than any other time. He's a moron.
I'll give him this. He is a moron, but he's kind of criminally clever.
Yeah, he's good at it. I think he knows what he's doing. He definitely knows what he's doing. He's not this much of an idiot. Surely.
You think so?
I think he's gone with it now. He's that deep. He's like,
you know who thinks so too? Otis.
Yeah,
Otis thinks that he's leaning into it. So to me, I don't really feel like he's leaning it more into it. He just can't.
Just listen to how he talks. He's clearly intelligent. It's like when I hear Hogue talk.
He's intelligent.
Right? I hear Hogue talk, and I'm like, "Fuck me!" Like you just know he's really clever.
Oh, Hogue's definitely intelligent. You know what I mean? Hogue's a good guy.
I'm not comparing Hogue to thing. Hogue is actually a really nice person, right? The pirate's not. But I'm just saying that Hogue talks, and you're like, the language he uses, the way he talks is really
sure.
He could talk about really horrible. He could talk about me being stabbed brutally to death, right? But it make it sound like the most beautiful, eccentric thing ever, right? Whereas, and you listen to Pirate Software, and he's very much the same. Like he talks very well. He's very well.
He is smart, and he's dumb in many other ways, though. But he's smart.
But I also think maybe
his ego is just max
is he dumb in other ways, or is? But yeah, there's other people coming out now saying things.
So you think
so maybe
he's like playing into it.
Yeah, I think he's definitely playing into it. With
feels like, maybe, dude. Because I just feel like, damn, I don't know. Like part of me is like, I just don't. Okay, part of me doesn't care about. Okay, I care about my reputation. I wouldn't want to be known as some scammer. No. I would never rug pull people. I would never want people to think of me as someone that would take their money from them. I will fucking make jokes all day long. I can play a character. What you know what I mean? Like I don't mind like being sarcastic and shit. But in terms of like really being like, dude, we could make 20 grand quick right now, bro.
Even if we
get them to buy
with an idea together,
I can't think of that. I can't.
If we came up with an idea, me and you, and we said we could get a house out of it together, I wouldn't do it because I would sit in that house and I would think about all the people I fucked over to get to that point. You know what I mean?
And they're like, "Fuck these people!" Like I would feel like a scumbag. I just would feel horrible all the time. And I'm sure the Logan Pauls and the Jake fucking Pauls of the world and shit that do this type of shit feel like that. They have to have some type of soul at some point.
I think they're at that point where they just don't give a shit, or they're that deluded that they just don't. They don't think they've done anything wrong. You know what I mean? So
right. Oh, for sure. I'm the one that's got the problem. I'm poor.
Yeah.
I'm poor, and I'm.
They
jaded.
deserve the money. They know what to do with it.
You're right. Exactly. Yep. I have Prime, bro.
Yeah.
What do you have? Your dick in your hands.
I've got Amazon Prime.
Fucking loser. Yeah.
Which can see a lot in Ice Cube's War of the Worlds.
Yeah, that's right. I got order that USB fucking stick, bro.
Go on, I'll drone it to you, mate.
But yeah, I hear you. But put a pin in it.
Put a pin in it. Fuck Pirate Software, dickhead.
Yeah, dude. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah. Oh my God.
But yeah, final topic of today. It's been a long one. This will be. I don't know how long this will go on for, but I'm not going to cut it
Sounds
short.
good.
It's collective shout and censoring games.
Yeah.
Or censoring just things. It could be more than games. Let's look.
Yeah, and this kind of ties into the ID verification in a way. But go ahead, man.
So,
it definitely ties into that.
It happened a few weeks ago now, where pretty much alongside ID verification, really around the same time that happened. But I don't really know what they are. I just know they're an Australian. They've done things in the past, which I'll go into shortly. But they basically bribed what I'm guessing, or they've got something on Visa and MasterCard.
Yeah, I'm trying.
They basically got.
They've been review bombing them, as far as I know, like calling them constantly. But yeah, you're right. Like, I don't know enough about
the reason
exactly
how they
they have.
Well, basically,
how did they get them to fold to bend?
They got Visa and MasterCard to basically say to Steam, "We're going to pull our payment services, so you won't be able to accept Visa or MasterCard if you don't pull every." Well, and let's be honest, some of the games they took off, rightly so, like rape games, incestual games. Just I personally don't like sexual games in general. Like because I play a lot of idle games while I work. I have like Cookie Clicker on or whatever, or some dog shit, just to get me by while I'm working. I don't so much anymore, but I get a lot of these fucking games where you just see a giant fucking furry man's cock. So and it's like my Steam is just riddled with it.
Oh, Steam has a whole page of it all.
And I generally do think, if you want that shit, and it's it's consensual stuff.
I'm not. Yeah, for sure.
Have its own section on Steam. Have an adult only that you have to click in, and then have it where you have to enter your credit card details to prove that you're 18 to go on it. I fully.
Oh, really?
I fully back.
Well, I mean, you do have. I do have my credit card on Steam from buying
because
games.
you already got it on there for anyway. But if you want to buy a game like that, you need to prove you're 18 plus.
Okay.
Because those types of games are just for fucking weirdos.
No,
anyway.
I agree. No, I'm with you on that.
So I'm all for removing shit like that. Maybe the sexual games, there's definitely a market for it,
Rape, incest,
but
yeah,
rape,
that's fucking
incest,
stupid.
fuck that. Get them off Steam.
But here, let me just retort real quick though. There are games that get close to that type of shit that feature think of like no, this isn't a game, but Game of Thrones is a great example. It has rape and incest. But when it's done in a way that's like a show, a movie, I think we can tell the difference.
I think it's different when it's done in a different way. When it's not like, okay, you're playing as Ted Bundy today. Your task is to fucking, molest 7 women. That's not a game. That's degeneracy.
But a Ted Bundy documentary, like they did movies and shit. I think that's that's fine.
I think as a plot point, so
as horrible as he was,
I think like with what they tried to do in the past with they tried to ban Detroit Become Human because it has the scene where very early on where the little girl gets hit by a dad. It's not done. You don't play as the dad, and you can't like.
Okay,
like you can't. I want to replay that bit. It's done. It's done as a part of the game to emphasize the story and as a story point. It's not done to be entertaining. It's done to make you feel something for that character and to character build.
Yeah, absolutely.
And if they're going to base it on this, and they basically didn't want that game to be out because of that one scene. They did the same with
it's ridiculous.
GTA 5 as well.
And it was definitely an intense scene. And I mean, you know what? I don't like. You know what they did? Call of Duty did that thing where they had like you can decide to skip the scene. This is
which I think is fine. I think that's all right.
It's fine.
But
it just makes you never.
It's like turning on. It's just
want to do it more.
Yeah, it just means that like when you play games and you turn arachnophobia mode on, you're just a pussy. I'm joking.
No, I agree. You are.
If you turn arachnophobia mode on, you're an absolute pussy. I'm sorry.
Some people. I don't give a fuck. I'll fight spiders.
I hate spiders, but I will fucking stamp on them on games. I love killing them.
Some people, I get it. Some people don't like spiders. Mate, don't like fighting them.
Resident Evil, when you fucking in Resident Evil 1, when you have the grenade launcher and you grenade launcher a spider, and all its legs go and like fly off. It's fucking amazing.
It was amazing.
So spiders
are fucking creepy. I agree, big ones, but
So,
They don't terrify me or anything like that.
Oh, they do me. If I saw a fucking big
Oh,
spider,
really?
I'm.
In real
I'm
life.
bad.
Oh, of course, dude.
Yeah.
That would be fucking terrifying. What I will say, that always freaked me out more were the head crabs in Half-Life.
Oh.
Especially, this is gonna sound racist as fuck. The black head crabs.
Oh, yeah. No.
But
That's
no,
true.
the black
That's
ones
like
are terrifying.
Dead Space.
They're horrifying.
The
Yeah.
black necromorphs, terrifying.
Oh god.
Because
Totally
you know
terrifying.
that they're the steroided ones that can run at you.
They're fast.
And you're like, oh, I'm fucked.
Oh yeah. Yep.
So yeah,
You're
I
right.
agree.
But the head crabs always creep me out, and because literally they're trying to jump on your skull and suck your brains out. Like that's fucking ugh, and take your body over.
I've not had something do that to me since your mum.
Yep.
And she jumped on my other head.
Take that back. You fucking take that back. Dorothy Mantooth was a saint. Fucking disgusting.
But yeah,
behavior.
it's weird that they want to go for games like that, and then let's get tinfoil hatter here. We all know, just like with the ID verification thing, that they're doing it to not sell, but to get to get information on us other than protect the children. It's for more than that, clearly.
Of course. Oh, absolutely.
With this, they can ban other things. So who's not to say? And I think Moise said something similar.
For Satanist content.
Yeah, who's not to say that if they don't want kids being harmed and women, then okay, well, if you want it like that, then okay, that means no more Tomb Raider. That means no Last of Us. Last of Us doesn't exist because Ellie is a kid.
Yep.
And then you've got what's her name? The woman with Tess. She dies. She can't die.
You got it.
Women can't die. That's not a thing that happens in real life. My nan didn't die.
White men.
My nan didn't die. My nan's still alive, buried 6 feet underground. Clearly.
Hey, straight white men, you can do whatever you want.
Men though. Oh yeah, men.
Abas,
well, Gears of War. Well, chainsaw men. But women, nope.
No.
They
now we're ready.
And it's sexist if I was to say.
They never die.
No, leave them in the kitchen, where they're safe. That's sexist. But that's what they're wanting to put. No, I'm joking. No, but that's where we're gonna get because we don't get Tomb Raider. Yeah. Look how much
Tomb Raider is so fucking good.
People go on about
is amazing.
Yeah, people go on about like
the old ones, the new ones.
Women characters are like over like Abby from Last of Us. Oh, there's no way she'd do all that. But look how many other women characters there is, like Lara Croft, Samus from Metroid.
I love Samus. Underrated. I love Samus.
There's so many, like Ellie from The Last of Us.
Yep, I love Ellie.
There's so many women characters. Like, look how many fighting games, like Sonya Blade and
Sonya.
Kitana and all these, like I'm trying to think of Street Fighter, Chun-Li. All these characters, Final Fantasy
Chun-Li,
characters.
Yep. Chun-Li's badass.
Aerith. Tifa.
Tifa's awesome.
If they push something like this through, then this potentially will mean that there'll just be no women in games anymore.
I know
no Stellar Blade.
I don't see this getting that far.
I don't see it getting that far. But that's potentially
This is why we need to say like fuck this shit and we need to stop it right dead in its tracks by talking about it. By you know what I mean. Enough people. Whether it's like another like stop killing games, whether a petition needs to be drawn,
100%, yeah.
Show Congress, whatever. This shit can't happen. Fuck these people. They can't determine what. It's not up to them. It's not up to them to decide what I can watch, what my kids can watch. Go fuck yourself. It's up to me. I'm all for if you want. If this company said, listen, no, we're gamers, or we're all for movies like this, blah blah. We're literally really going after like the fucking smut, like dark web type shit. You know what I mean?
I'm
like
all for that.
YouTube leak style shit. People trying to kill like live, like committing, mass murder.
Yep.
Yeah, get rid of that shit. And their YouTube algorithm should be better at getting rid of that shit. I hope. I don't know if it is now, but like a lot of shit has gotten leaked. So, but that's beyond the point. Like it can get wild, dude. Like, yeah, they can decide to ban any type of thing that, and again, it's just, or they can advertisers that pay them a lot of money, political interests. They don't like this. This is propaganda.
Also,
we don't like this show. We don't like this music. We don't like like they can just go after anything.
Well, we're just thinking about gaming at the minute, and we'll just keep it gaming, right? If we think about we're just talking about women and children in games. Okay, let's go to the other side of things. What about countries and people that don't like gay people and LGBTQ.
Yeah.
Then they could be these
get
people
killed in certain countries.
that could literally put pressure on companies and go, I want you to make it so that no LGBTQ can be represented in games. So, or we could have it where there's no violence in games, and we have games for everyone. So we have just Mario, and oh no, Mario kills things. Can't have Mario.
Yeah.
Pac-Man. Oh no, Pac-Man eats ghosts.
Yeah, that's true.
Why do we draw the line?
Just
So
bumping into each
you know what I
other.
mean. So this is where
awesome.
stuff like this is dangerous, because if you show that one side can
Every
do
game
it,
is like, what's that game? Fall Guys. Every game's like Fall Guys.
mate,
Just
you
fun
can
running
kill people
around.
in Fall Guys.
Okay, really? Oh, never
Yeah.
mind. Fall Guys is gone. Get rid of that shit.
Yeah.
Too violent.
Yeah, too
Never
violent.
mind.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Woo, woo.
Among Us is gone. Among Us is way violent.
Yeah.
That's gone.
Like
Fortnite, gone. Fuck Fortnite. Can't do that shit.
you can
Way
just
too
do
violent.
you
I
can
mean,
just
it
do
should be gone.
Fortnite dances.
should be
That's
gone.
it. Just make it.
They can have Fortnite. I'll give them Fortnite if they stop there. It's fine.
Mate, I'll give them.
I'm just
I'm give them
kidding.
a handful of
I'm just
things.
kidding. Jesus. Yeah,
Fortnite,
that's true.
FIFA.
Yeah, I can say FIFA.
Final Fantasy
You can say
Rebirth.
FIFA. If you get Rebirth, it's well, like a draft, like whatever. These are the things you can have. These are the things we're gonna keep. Like, nope, you can't have Last of Us. You can't have Tomb Raider. You can't have Samus. Nope, go fuck yourself.
But
we should
yeah,
do that. That's a good idea. We should write that down. We should do like this is what Collective Shout can ban. This is what they can't. Well, we are allowing you to have these. Abby.
Yeah, just gonna have a fuck Abby, man.
I know. I'm gonna lose that one. I'm gonna fight for that one, but I know I'm gonna lose. But yeah.
It's wild to me that they even went to the IO games. Was it itch.io games?
Yep, itch.io. We were checking that
delisted
out.
Like
itch.io, yeah.
most of that, and
all their not safe for work games.
Yeah, which is just like the majority of their stuff, and it's just wild, isn't it? MasterCard have since come out and made a statement saying that they don't entirely agree with it.
Okay, cool. At least you're talking about it.
Yeah. And I think it's because of the
not that MasterCard's any fucking good.
Yeah, I mean, it's a big thing for them to do though, because that
why
proves...
bend the knee to this group? Why?
What have they got? What dirt do they have? They must either have mega money or shares in MasterCard and Visa.
True, that's a good point.
Fuck knows. Maybe they have like I don't know, the Holy Grail.
Yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, it's wild. That
naked and pictures of him.
Yeah,
some fucking dude. Suck each other wieners. I don't know.
We know that MasterCard and Visa suck each other off. No, don't you tell anyone. We'll do whatever you want.
We got pictures. Visa and MasterCard sticking each other's butt. You guys are at PGD's party. I got fucking pictures of you. You sick fucks. Oh shit.
So yeah, it's just it's a thing that can't happen because we all like games. I think everyone I know has played games. Has not been. There's games that have affected us emotionally, but in a different way. It's like it's just been that good that we've loved it and fallen in love with it. Or
there's games that are absolutely on the level of movies now. I know some people don't love games, don't understand it. That's fine. It's cool. You don't want to play them. I understand it. But like you watch Last of Us. Everyone's like, oh, it's so good. Love Last of Us. Oh God, it's like
play Last of Us.
Even Coop's mom. Yeah, exactly. And I understand some people aren't gamers and they never will be. That's fine. No problem. I totally understand that. But like Coop's mom's like watching Last of Us, like, oh, it's real good. And I'm like, Mom, guess what? That's a fucking game. Yeah. Really? I'm like, yeah, like it's a game. And then like we would talk about like back and forth, like the differences between the show and the game, and kind of the back and forth, and like what I kind of like the game more, and like so. But that's kind of the beauty of it, like and like. Collective Shout's coming after this weird shit, like ban any type of thing that that they don't like that. So
and to me, I don't know the people that are behind it. I don't know what they are, what they look like, who they are. I can bet you that they're probably all 40 plus. They've never played a video game between them.
No.
They're like these people that say, "Oh, you do this because of them video games." No, you sit in front of TV all day watching dog shit. Like, you know what I mean? It's no different. So like, if anything, at least what I'm doing is interactable. I'm not just sitting here and mindless. Like people picture people playing games and just brainless. I'm having to fucking concentrate and think. Oh, I have to run over there. I have to shoot this. Or I have to jump onto there or whatever. So there's a lot more to video games.
And it's
than what you
fun,
realize.
dude. It's just fun to unwind and play, and like anything, it's in moderation. Like when I was a kid, I go, oh fuck, dude, all I did, you know what I mean, was play video games. And I do feel like you need to teach your kids, go outside, have fun, like make friends. And as I got older, I did that shit too. Spread my time out, played around, did dumb shit, went outside, But I definitely think that's good. But I'm definitely I fucking love video games. I always will.
It's literally something that I will never stop doing until I cannot. Unless if I lose my hands, I'll just fucking play with my mouth on my feet. Like nothing will ever stop me. And if
that's the thing, like watching horror guy or millennial, like you the mouth gamers and shit.
Crazy,
exactly. I would, oh no, that's crazy, man.
Mate, they beat.
It's awesome what they do. They're fucking great, man.
Games that I couldn't beat. Like they beat.
No, yeah, they're phenomenal, man.
Lennial beat fucking Donkey Kong. He used to speedrun it. Donkey Kong Country. I never beat Donkey Kong Country growing up.
Oh, and Donkey Kong Country.
And he'd speedrun it
hard, man.
Fucking hell, he's playing with his mouth.
Playing with his mouth. Yeah,
and like
dude,
to him,
wild,
that's
man.
playing with his hands. Like it's
right.
It's normal to him.
Yeah.
But to
and it's anytime I talk to horror about it, it's like, I go, dude, this is like, it's awkward because you're like, I'm not trying to like be like. You know what I mean? It's like I want you to. You're a normal dude, man. You're a fucking normal guy. It's all good. And if people are confused, I don't want to mistake. Is it quadriplegic? So they're like disabled from pretty much the entire spine is disabled. So they play games but they obviously talk with their mouth, and it's a special controller that they use that they have to. I can't remember the name of it. Forgive me.
Quad stick, I think it's called.
Yes, you got it. Thank you. The quad stick, and they use it, and they have to program the controls for these games. So they play
with like sucking
Dark
and blowing.
Souls,
they have like 4 things.
Oh yeah,
true.
They
move it around
and they move their mouth.
Your mum's good at them 4 things and sucking and blowing.
God damn it! You said sucking and blowing. I wasn't gonna say it. You fucking disgusting pig. I wasn't gonna say it, but yeah, your mum would be great at the quad stick. God damn it, she's great at sucking my quad stick.
She got the dodeca hearing stick, mate. But yeah, it is crazy, isn't it? Like to watch them play stuff, and to them,
they're awesome, dude. I love those guys. They're great guys.
Not so much horror. I've not watched horror in a while, but legends. For Lennial. Mate, he does like fucking 24-hour streams. I'm like, how the fuck are you talking for 24 hours plus sucking and blowing and moving your head? I'd be dead after like an hour of it.
Yeah, that's true.
So the stamina that he's got for it is crazy. So
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and I just think, it's wild, isn't it, that they're trying to stop something that they don't actually fully understand. They just see
they don't give a fuck.
They start at this like it's easy. You could bring down anything in the world in that way. Like, for example, let's pick anything. Bread. Well, people are fucking what is it called?
Gluten, baby.
Gluten, yeah. Gluten. It's not good. It's not good for people. Yeah. So let's ban bread. Right? Yeah. Okay. Bread. Okay, now cereal. Okay, now anything gluten. And then before you know it is you have to eat these specific non-gluten. You know what I mean? Before you know it, we're all fucking living in this dystopian world where we all watch the same and have the same reaction, and there's no one's different. So, yeah, it's wild to me. I don't think, like we said, I don't think it's going to come into effect that they'll ban and mature rated games.
No.
Is it cool to fucking chainsaw people up? Yeah. Would I ever think of picking up a chainsaw and chainsawing someone in half in real life?
That just takes that's what I mean. That just takes a disturbed individual.
I'm joking.
I like using knives, actually. I like using my thumbs and gouging their fucking eyeballs out. That's my favorite way to do it. Oh, Jesus.
But yeah,
that's what I mean.
I just feel like they must think that all gamers are just fucking crazy. It's like,
I know.
You might think that I'm crazy to chainsaw someone in half, but it's part of the fucking Gears of War. It's not. I didn't invent that, and I'm not the only person to think that. Although I do quite like doing unhinged things in games, just as a side note.
Oh, that's so much fun. Me too.
Like there was
dude
in Fallout.
I'll tell you some scum. There
was this little pig thing that was walking past. And I just fucking looked at it and fucking blew it into 1,000 pieces with my shotgun.
Yeah, of course.
It was just like, and I remember Butters at the time putting like, "Wow, that wasn't nice, Fluff," and I was like, it fucking looked at me funny. It's dead. But like, it's funny doing things like in GTA. There was a guy,
it's a game,
and he like flipped me off. So I turned my car around and killed him. I turned my car around, ran him over, got out, and shot him. It's like,
dude,
am I going to do that in real life? No.
Oh,
But it's a game. That's why I'm doing it.
Exactly. You get to play out those stupid fantasies, being Trevor and just going fucking ham and just blowing people away. And like, or anything. You're just right. You're walking down the street or doing something, someone's like, "Shut the fuck up, bitch." What?
Yeah.
Me?
It's like in real life, you would love to
like,
sock someone in the mouth. Well, in a video game, you can't do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's,
I go back and I fucking just destroy that guy.
Yeah.
That's the fun of GTA. It's a fucking game. It means nothing, man. And the people that are violent, like, of course they're playing violent video games, dude. Like, that's
but they're
what
also
gonna do.
probably come from the people who are fucking killing people. Like in the UK years ago when I was in school, there's a game called Manhunt 2.
Oh, Manhunt,
And
yep.
there was a kid who killed someone at school or out of school, and they basically went in his room to see why he'd done it, and they found this game Manhunt, and then that game got pulled because of it. Now,
Manhunt is a violent game.
It's a violent game. Should he have been playing it? No. Clearly, because he wasn't, like, for me, for example, when I was 8 or 9, I was playing Resident Evil, I was playing GTA.
Sure.
Does that mean that I shouldn't have been playing it? Probably. But my mum trusted me and knew that I was mature enough to not go and copy it. It's like with wrestling.
That's all that matters, man.
We all used to wrestle.
That's all that matters.
But the minute it got out of hand, we were told to stop. You know what I mean?
Got it.
So
100%. I wrestle with my son, dude. We wrestle and we have fun and we play. But we understand. He understands. Like, you don't hit people, you don't punch people unless you have to defend yourself. That's another conversation. But then you fucking fight. But we don't attack people. This is fun, and he knows, like, we don't hurt each other. So it gets a little bit out of hand. We roughhouse, but for him, he likes to beat up on me.
Yeah.
But
I just think,
but no, you're absolutely right. It's up to the parents to ultimately be the
it
first.
Goes back to it what we said, isn't it? That's the first line of defense is at home.
Parents. And then we have ratings for games. ESRB. I know we talked about this already too, but ESRB. So we have ways to prevent. And if they want to come at us and be like, no, guys, we love games too. But like you said, if we said, you know what, we want the Real Housewives of LA fucking canceled. Fuck, we want that fucking shit canceled. Then they'd be like, okay, whoa, let's hold on a minute here.
Stuff like that.
They don't give a fuck.
He's probably more detrimental
games,
at times.
We love. Yeah, no, you're right. The shit that they probably watch. No, you're right. It's more like rotting your fucking brain.
This is getting off topic a bit, but we had a show in the UK called the Jeremy Kyle Show, a bit like Jerry Springer. I think he did Jerry something in America as well, Jeremy Kyle.
Sure.
But basically, he had, I was going to call him a contestant. He had someone on the show who did a lie detector test. It was said that he's lied, and then the guy unfortunately ended up killing himself after the show. Like a few weeks later or whatever, which is awful. Like,
there's always a story like that.
So, and then what happened from that? The show gets pulled.
That risk.
The show gets pulled off air. It'd been going for over 10 years. It had helped thousands of people. Like, Jeremy Kyle's a knobhead, but he helped a lot of people. He had a lot. He had a lot of staff. He had an aftercare team. He put so many thousand people through rehab. He helped people come over gambling addictions,
a lot of good.
Drink addictions. Yeah, he did a lot of good.
Sure.
Yeah, there was a lot of fucking degenerates on the show. But overall, I would say the show probably helped a lot more people than it hindered. It's unfortunate that the guy
I agree.
felt like he had to go that way about being found out.
Suicide's awful.
He also said that the test was wrong and that he'd not cheated. The tests were like 98% effective. So.
Was he being just harassed? Probably to hell.
Probably just ruined his life. Probably it was public. Yeah. He probably thought he could beat the test. Who knows? He might have been telling the truth. My point is, so that show got taken off air because of one suicide in however many years, 15 years or whatever.
Okay, I'm sure.
There's a show in the UK also called Love Island.
I've heard of Love Island.
Is the worst show ever. It's about young people that aren't real people because they've all got chiseled bodies. They got fucking silicone injected into their face and tits.
Oh, exactly.
They're the fakest people ever. It's the fakest show ever. But from that show, 4 people have committed suicide.
But it's hilarious to watch.
Guess what?
Sometimes. Holy
that show's
shit.
still on air. That show is still on air because it fits the narrative of how young people are. And people literally get bullied for being on that show for how they treat other people. So if someone gets portrayed in the show, obviously the show isn't done for entertainment purposes, certain bits of the show will be done as they won't say to the contestant, but they'll only show certain clips throughout the day or from that week from this particular person in a certain narrative to fit the narrative they're trying to portray of this person. So if they're portraying this person to be a dickhead, they're not going to show him picking up a glass for someone or going and getting a drink for a girl. They're just going to show him leaving the toilet seat up or not picking up after himself. You know what I mean? So I just feel that if
they just
and it's the same,
they edit it in a certain way to paint the guy in a bad light every time,
or the girl in a bad light. It's because it's both. It's both, girl and guys.
Okay, I got you.
So, but also you would say, oh well, they're on different network. No, they're on the same TV channel. They're both ITV programs. So it's wild to me that Jerry McCall got cancelled for one thing, and Love Island has done 4 times more damage to 4 people's families. Which
Spiderwebs affects so many people.
Let's say the both of them cancelled. No one should leave a show and feel like they need to commit suicide. That's a failure on both shows. But a failure on both shows. You can't punish one for one death, but not punish the other one at all for 4 deaths.
Yeah.
So for me, it's just crazy that like stuff like that isn't moderated better.
I agree, for sure.
But I can't remember what the original point was. I'm that tired.
Tangent, baby. I know,
we should really call it the Tangent Cast.
I know, I said that earlier. The Tangent Podcast, baby.
Yeah, we'll maybe do that as a side podcast. But that pretty much wraps it up for this week. I've spoke a bit about Metal Gear. I'm hopeful. I'm not getting too excited.
I'm looking forward to it. I love Metal Gear Solid 3. It's my favorite Metal Gear.
Yep.
I still think, even though Kojima's got obviously nothing to do with it, it's only Konami. And Konami's been kind of shitty lately. I don't know what they've done as of late that's been good, besides fucking pachinko machines and shit. You know, I don't know. Maybe I should eat my words. I don't know.
Silent Hill remake was okay.
Was that from Konami? Wasn't that Blooper?
Blooper, but Konami, I think they were part of it. I'm sure they were.
Okay, for sure.
I'm sure.
No, and I thought remake was okay. Yeah, I never played it. I watched you play it. I watched Otis.
It's the best Silent Hill since Silent Hill 3.
For sure. Oh no, I agree.
I said that before.
I know we're going on another tangent. I just want to say with Silent Hill real quick though, I just wanted it to have the Resident Evil 4 treatment. I want top AAA money. I wanted it to have.
That's what I said before, actually.
So that's where I was just a little disappointed with it.
Have you seen Silent Hill F stuff?
I have, and I'm sorry, dude. Like, it looks. No, okay
it's not even that. It
just looks mid.
Apparently, it's going to be more of a Souls-like.
Oh my! What?
So it's more combat based. Just to go over it again, I did mention it earlier, but it's more combat based.
Okay, you're fine. Sure.
There's no radio anymore. So in Silent Hill, you have a radio that goes off when people are next to you.
Yeah.
Apparently, there's things to increase your stats.
Okay.
And there's weapon durability. But from what it looks like,
I did see the weapon durability.
And people playing it for like 4 hours, they were saying it was very Souls-like, which is cool. But I don't think of Silent Hill and think, oh, that game needed a Souls-like. I think, give me a game that's going to fucking terrify the life out of me, please.
Yes. It didn't look scary. It looked. Some of the enemies look cool.
The enemies look creepy, but it doesn't look scary. I agree.
Yeah, it's ultimately, watching the gameplay itself. Like, I just want it to feel like top tier animations. Just zoom the camera in, really visceral, really intense.
Yep.
Just really, you're fighting, you're running for your life, and it's a good game. It's definitely a good. It's just I don't know.
I'll play
just
it
feel
day
like
one,
they're
but
just
I'm not
missing
as
that magic touch.
I'm not as excited.
They're just missing, and like Chronos, because I know they're doing Chronos. Every little thing I've seen of Chronos, it looks good.
Chronos looks
I'm
fucking
excited
good, man.
for it. It does look good, but I still feel it's still missing that. Like, I don't know if it's going to be the Dead Space level. I still feel like it's going to be.
I don't think it will, but I think it'll
level,
be way better than Callisto.
Oh, I agree. It'll be better than Callisto.
I think it'll be. Let's say right.
So
Callisto's here in the bin. Dead
right in the
Space
bin.
1 and 2 are here. Dead Space
top
3
tier,
is
bro.
like just above Callisto. I reckon like
just above.
I reckon like Chronos will go here just above halfway. I think it.
Sure. Ooh, better than Dead Space 3, huh?
Oh,
I might fight for
100%. Dead
3.
Space 3 is fucking terrible. Mate, if you play a game on your own, everything's got twice as much fucking health because it's meant to be played in co-op.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't
that's
remember
what
that shit.
Yeah, if you play, I played that game when I played it for Horror Month a few years ago. I played it on my own because no one wanted to play with me. And
you fucking loser.
And I was on
hard.
hard.
I don't remember what
and
was
everything
I?
was like 3 times as hard because it was on me on my own because it's meant to be played in co-op. So yeah, it's just I don't know. And they only had 1 ammo. They just took a lot of shit out that they didn't need to. 1 ammo type for all the guns. The customization of the guns was cool, but
I thought the guns were pretty cool. Yeah, I liked customizing them.
It was like Resident Evil 5. You could never make Resident Evil 5 scary because you're with your friend.
Can I give myself a shout out real quick? At the Dim Frenemies YouTube channel, the fucking Dead Space 3 quick cut.
Oh, video. Yeah.
I know it's, I'll just say, I never knew for the longest time. This is before me and Otis ever decided to stream. We just were we worked together and we were like, dude, we should play through Dead Space 3 together. Because we love Dead Space too. Like we loved 1 and 2. And I love Dead Space 3. I understand it's the redheaded stepchild. It's the game that people shit on. It's really weird in the beginning. You're fighting like these human terrorist organization. Right. It's so fucking weird. But to me, like I loved the first couple hours of it. Then you go to the frozen island, the frozen planet, and I thought that was cool for a little bit, but then it just overstays.
It's too long.
That's a whole right. We can definitely go on a whole. That's a whole nother podcast. But we had so much fun. So, anyways, I just want to shout that out.
Oh,
we had
that
so much fun with
hilarious.
it, and I never knew that he was making clips. It was just me and him. This wasn't like, let's make content, bro.
Let's do things on purpose.
No, like this was just me and him having fun, being fucking silly, like just getting high as fuck and playing Dead Space, and just being like, let's have fun, man. And it like and he was just clipping us. And he's like, dude, I hope you're not mad. I'm like, what? I'm like, he's like, I've been making clips, and I just started laughing. I was like, really? He's like, yeah, I think I'll make a video. I was like, no shit.
So
then he made a video with it. But we had so much fun with
Dead
that.
Island
That
too?
fun. Oh,
not Dead Island.
Yeah, Dying Light 2.
Dying Light, that's it.
Dying Light 2. Oh my god, that game. You know what?
Do you remember the
I
dev
love
coming
Dying
in?
Light 2.
The dev,
dude. Yeah.
The dev
oh my god, I forgot you were there for that. That's amazing, dude. I wish I had that fucking video, dude. Me and Otis were playing Dying Light 2. I love Dying Light 2, but it was so fucking. It was Cyberpunk.
It was buggy as shit, wasn't it?
It was buggy as shit, and it's gotten a lot better since then. And even like the Beast, I'm kind of excited for it. But anyways, like yeah, he was like the weapons animator or something like that, and he came into chat, and we were like, he's like, I can't remember exactly what happened, but he's like, so how's the game, fellas? And we were just like, it's kind of fucking. It's kind of broken, man.
Kind of shit.
Yeah, it's kind of shit, dude. Like, it's kind of fun here and there. Like, I see the point, and listen, we love the first Dying Light. The first one was great, dude. Highly underrated. It's starting to finally get its due. Like, it's a great fucking game. But just this needed more time in the oven. Like it just needed more time, and it got delayed, and I think he was a good sport, and we were just kind of ripping on the game. We weren't mean about it. Well, we were just having fun.
That reminds me
on it, making jokes and shit.
We made a video. A couple of horror months ago, I played Alone in the Dark. The Xbox 361, the fucking really bad one. And a guy came in chat and he was like, "Oh, I actually worked on this game," and I was shitting on the game hard at this point.
That's amazing.
And I was like, "Oh, I'll probably not." And he was like, "Mate, I watch. He's like, why do you think I'm here?" He's like, "I look on Twitch every day for people that play this game for the first time.
That's amazing.
Just to get there, like just to hear him shit on it." And I was like, "Mate, this game's awful."
Cool. He's a Chad.
He was awesome for that,
man.
yeah. And he was laughing because I fell off this platform like pretty instantly, and he was like, "Mate, you don't understand how many people fall off that bit." And I was like, "Mate, why is it so?"
Did he ever talk about it? Yeah, did he ever try to talk about it?
No, he was only in for like an hour or so, and then he. That game, fucking. I don't know how I beat that game in one sitting as well. I don't know how.
No shit.
It took me like.
Dude, I remember like it had like it was like, oh, it has DVD chapters. Like you could skip to the
Yeah,
end.
yeah. You could
It's like,
literally, if you got
what
stuck, you could just
the
skip.
fuck? Yeah, you could just
Because
skip
I
it.
actually
Like,
forgot about that until I
huh?
completed it. Because you have to collect these like eye power things, and there's 99 of them on the map, and you have to collect 99 of them. And it got to a point where I had to collect 20 of them, and that was a task. I think you have
Oh,
to collect
Jesus
99. I
Christ,
might be
that's
wrong.
so obnoxious.
And then I
That is
remember,
so fucking that is padding.
remember doing,
That's just
yeah,
pure
for no
fucking
reason,
padding,
for
dude.
literally no
Just
reason.
killing time,
And I did 20, and I went,
killing
oh my god, that
hours.
was unbearable. But thank God we've done it. And
Yeah,
then
we're done. It's over.
I did a
Oh, thank God.
section of the story, and I was like, I have a feeling we have to find more now. And then I read through.
Oh,
I had a walkthrough up
God.
because the game is fucking confusing as shit. So I read through, and I was like, and I remember Bootleg was in chat at the time, and he was
Oh,
dying
shit.
because I was like, you now have to find 70 eyes of thingy, and I was like, oh my god, I have to find 50 more. And it's just took me 3
my
hours to find
God.
20. And luckily, by this point, I figured out that I could get in the car and just drive to them. But my God, that game is I will die on this hill. There's not one good Alone in the Dark game. They're all dog shit. I don't care that it
Yeah.
inspired Resident
Even-
Evil. Every single
even
Alone in
the
the
new
Dark.
one.
Oh, the new one's atrocious.
Yeah, it didn't look that good.
So
Oh,
bad.
but it's got David Harbour. I mean, I love
terrible.
David Harbour, and I like even Jodie. I can't think of her name. She was in 28 years later, but I like her too. But yeah, no, the game looked real meh to me.
It was really
it didn't
like
look that good.
not only was it clunky, the story was shit. It didn't even scare me once. Like there was no atmosphere to it. It just felt just not good.
Yeah, it didn't look good.
Which I was gutted about because it looked good from when they first teased it. But
yeah, oh no, I agree.
Yeah.
I was excited for it too. Again, it just feels like a game that's like throw more money at it or get a better talent, get a more talented studio.
Yeah.
You know, to take care of this. Like, it could be really cool. They could do a good job. They just didn't. You know, it's kind of, I don't know, really B tier style.
Yeah, which I don't mind. Obviously, Resident Evil, if you were to class that as anything, it's B tier, isn't it? Until maybe.
Well, Resident Evil. Oh, I don't know. Until like
the old ones.
Early Resident Evil 1. Yeah, it's a little janky, but I loved it for its time. For its time.
Oh no, I mean like if you were to put it into a movie, it'd be like a B movie, wouldn't it?
Oh, sure.
Like you wouldn't have like a Sylvester Stallone playing
Leon
or whatever. Would you? You'd have like unknown actors. It'd be I think it'd be
sure. Dude, I've thought about we're getting off and I know but I've thought about why can't somebody make a good Resident Evil
Well, someone's
movie?
making one, and he's a big fan of the games. He said he loves the games. He says he's going to do
just
nothing
make it like the first game.
He said
in the
he's going to do
mansion.
nothing that's been done at the minute. He said he's seen the other stuff. He says he's a big fan of the games and the franchise as a whole. So
okay, I hope
promising,
I hope
but
so.
we've heard it before.
That's true.
Yeah, it's terrible. It's all shit. Even like I don't even like the live action ones, like the animated Resident Evil films. I feel like there's one where Leon's in a corridor, like Matrix shooting zombies, like.
Yeah, I know. They tried to I think they were inspired by
this?
John Wick. It's a little too much, man. I love Resident Evil 4 remake. I love Leon as a special agent type shit.
Yeah, I think
love
that's
that.
believable because
they find a good balance. But yeah, then they just kind of they almost superhero it. I mean, they made him way too OP. You know, you could tone it down. It doesn't need to be this over the top. You know what I mean? You can find a better balance.
But yeah, definitely in what I did speak about, Coops, while you were gone, is Death Stranding 2 spoiler cast. We'll do soon.
Oh, I gotta beat it, man.
So whenever Coops beats it, we will be setting that up.
200 hours in, baby.
200 hours in. He's done literally everything. Yeah. He knows his way around every grain of sand in the Australian deserts. Right. So yeah, we'll have JP, Keanu, Coops, and me. I'll have no idea. Cool. I'm just going to basically make a bunch of questions and ask you all and be like, okay, what did you think
great,
about
dude,
this?
running the one with Rebirth. I think that's how we do it. Just break it all down because
I definitely have plans for that.
I gotta full send it then because I kind of got lost back in Dune again. So, but yeah, I do gotta go.
You've been in another desert.
Death Stranding 2 is so damn good, and the thing is, like, I'm definitely not gonna coop Death Stranding 2. It's so fucking good.
You put too many.
I love it, but it's not even just that. It's just when I do play a game and I'm playing it for so long, I eventually do want a small break. It's like I need to sit this down for a minute, and then I kind of kind of clocked back into Dune. So it's like I've been kind of enjoying that again because that's just a fun little grindy game. That's kind of like good for grinding.
I'm
you know.
I'm the opposite with
So
games like story games. I just can't put them down. Like with, for example, when I played Infinite Wealth, I did not want to put a single thing in my PlayStation other than Infinite Wealth. I had to play it from start to finish, and you know. Whereas some people juggle like 3 or 4 games at once. I'm like, how the fuck do you do that? I do remember all the buttons. It'd take me an hour at the start of every session just to remember what the buttons are.
I mixed it up all the time too. Like, what the fuck? Oh yeah, I was playing this. Fuck yeah.
Especially when some games are so similar.
Feels good.
But yeah. Thank you everyone for watching. If you've made it this far,
fuck yeah, man. It's
really
awesome.
appreciate it.
Thanks
Thank you,
everybody.
Coops.
It's been fun, dude. It's been awesome. Thank you.
We will definitely be back soon.
Hell yeah.
There's so much more I want to talk about today that
I'm excited for Metal Gear Solid 3.
But yeah,
I'm excited for that. I'm excited for it. I want to get into that for sure. We should get into
about that when we've played it. I
also
kind of want to talk about like Souls likes. There's a lot of fucking Souls likes like the
Andor, dude. We gotta get into Andor.
Yeah. Have you watched it all yet?
I got not yet. Close. Okay. I'm close, man.
I've finished season 1 again, dude. Oh god, season 1's so good.
Nice. I know it's good. Andor's amazing.
I can't swim.
Just a great show.
I can't swim.
Yeah, I know that's crazy.
What a fucking cocklord, man.
Oh, I know, shit. But what a great little twist.
Oh, it's
amazing. Oh my god, what the fuck?
So good, man. Yeah. Before we end, it is literally the best Star Wars thing they've done since Disney.
I know,
God.
And it's like Rogue One, dude. It's standalone. It's great. Like it's just great. A good show, regardless if you like Star Wars, don't care. You should watch it. You like drama, you like thrillers. So good. It's great.
And you can just tell where they're going.
Game of Thrones vibes, dude.
You can watch it as not a Star Wars fan. And you can watch it as a Star Wars fan, and you can see how the rebellion's starting. It's like it's fucking good, man. It's like
it is good, dude. It's very good. The last episode I watched with
until you see season 2.
I want to have a spoiler cast, dude. I want to have a spoiler cast for sure for that.
But yeah,
but thanks for watching, everybody. It's been fucking fun, dude.
Souls likes. Yeah, we'll think some other shit. I'm sure Pirate Software will say some shit. DSP will probably beg more, and then we can talk about that as well.
Oh, DSP.
We can definitely talk about
DSP.
Yeah,
there's things to talk about DSP and Mudahar, I guess. There's things to talk about Mudahar. I don't know if you know who Mudahar is. Some ordinary gamers. But I'll talk to you. Yeah, we can talk about that a little bit too. But so it's not I don't know, that's a whole nother fucking story. But yeah, man. But yeah, it's been fun, dude.
Yeah, thank you for watching, everyone.
Great fucking times, guys.
Soon.
Thanks, everybody.
Yeah. Goodbye. Thank you for watching.
Bye.
Now a message from our sponsors.
Visa and MasterCard.
Yeah, Visa and MasterCard.
Yeah, absolutely.
Goodbye.